Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Ridiculoud podcast number 23.
We're live!
We live.
Somehow we live.
Somehow we're joined again by... Not again.
Not again for the first time.
Sort of
well,
again.
He's joined Wade and I before.
For the first time for you.
No, because I was on the stream too.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
That streaming.
So joined again, yes.
we got Kyle.
Yeah.
And,
Pharaoh.
As you can see, I'm very...
The Pharaoh.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, the Pharaoh.
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 Pharaoh, Kylo Ren.
You could have
It's
spelled
your
that
nickname.
wrong. You could have spelled that wrong.
I
wouldn't
just
know.
spelled it. It's up to you.
me more
I don't know how to
extreme.
spell that word. So,
I just want to make sure that we're actually live.
I'm watching, waiting for it right now. Nothing's up yet.
So we are live. Says we are.
It says
So,
we're good.
Kyle-
It takes about a
Where
minute or
does it say
so.
live?
It's Tyler's.
Seal the red. That's the stop recording.
Tyler's boyfriend.
We're yes.
Tyler's boyfriend, Kyle.
okay.
It's
all right.
it's a secret that I've been holding back for quite some time. But
Is that it? Is that us?
With the quality. Yeah.
That's us.
that's us.
That is us. Kyle,
Yeah.
if you don't know, it's Tyler's brother.
And boyfriend.
Yeah.
And no.
No.
There's
No.
no.
For all you
Listen,
fan
I
fiction
know,
writers
I know,
out
I was
there.
going. I know I was going on a bit of a tangent last night, but incest is not wincest.
Oh, okay.
No, it is not.
If
It is
you're going on a
not.
tangent, didn't see it.
To be fair.
No, you didn't. I saw
To
it.
be
I
fair,
have
though,
the general trap muted.
To be fair though,
Okay,
why
good.
go down the road when you can go down the hall?
It's way easier. Fewer steps.
Kyle, it's not about the destination; it's about the journey.
Oh, that's so wrong on so many different levels.
I would say so. Yes, it's
Please,
So great.
Please
on all
never
the
say
a
that
levels.
great
again.
saying.
Yeah.
It's a great.
Oh,
I mean, I
it's
love it.
on
I'm
every
gonna
level there
incorporate
is.
that into my real life.
Yeah.
You should.
But just but
You
it's
should.
not in reference to incest.
Yeah,
What
not
else,
maybe
what
that
else
was
could
it.
it be?
I don't know.
Borrowing money?
Yeah, I guess.
going to the
Opposed to-
bathroom,
Going to the bathroom.
Okay, sure.
Eating.
getting a tattoo.
No, it's always
Maybe
better
somebody
if you
in
go
your
out
family's a really good tattoo artist.
That's,
Eating
not,
eating while you're going to the bathroom.
That's just
that shouldn't be done.
that's double dipping. I don't like that.
That's not double dipping. That just shouldn't be done. That's just
maybe-
doing two things. Like, so I've thought about that in my life. I'm okay with drinking water while going to the bathroom,
Yeah.
but eating something,
Well, hold on, because
you get fecal matter everywhere.
I can't-
It's everywhere if
Yeah.
you're going to
I
the bathroom.
pee and brush my teeth all the time.
That's
That's
fine.
that is
yeah.
amazing because
That's not
I
amazing.
cannot.
But you're also getting fecal matter everywhere.
Yeah.
But is that what it is? It just changes depending on what side
Yeah,
it is.
just
It
had to
changes.
pee.
Ah, it's
Okay.
Corey.
Just
course.
perfect.
Okay.
I know we don't usually
Call
acknowledge
people
the
out.
chat during the podcast, but
No,
Corey,
that's something that
haven't
I
seen you in a while.
cannot
How you
do.
doing, buddy?
Dude's in the house.
I
in the
cannot
house.
do things while I'm going while I'm taking a piss.
Why?
You're on your phone.
It's
when you
really
take a piss.
easy. I pet my cat while I'm taking a piss.
Yeah,
Brush
easy.
my teeth while I'm taking a piss.
I can't
my
brushing
nails
my
while I'm
teeth.
taking a
I can't
piss.
do
I
it.
practice juggling when I take a piss.
That's impressive.
Yeah,
Juggling
very.
your balls.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
That's how you get the piss out.
I
right?
just I can't. I don't know what it is. There might be
It's like
just
an
like
udder.
Yeah.
a line of me doing
Like
one
of those
thing
really
at a time.
Old water pumps.
Yeah,
Really
yeah.
easy.
I gotta pump my balls before I get to go to the bathroom.
And it only comes out in small spurts.
Wade's an old soul.
This is gonna be a
gonna
great
act-
show.
Actually,
This is the old
I have a
way.
condition called elderly penis.
You
know
What
that
does that mean?
They make pills for that.
Yeah. No, it just means I have an old penis.
Yeah.
I might
Still
be,
works.
I may be 24. My
It's
dick
just
is 80.
traditional. That is wow.
I don't want to think about that. That's not Benjamin Button disease of the penis.
Do you guys want to know a fun
so
fact
you
I just
got-
found out?
What's that?
Absolutely.
Below the Kalahari Desert lies the world's largest underground lake.
Cool.
Did they say what the underground
Is
lake
it
is?
salt water or fresh water though?
Desert.
Does it matter?
Desert
Would a
water.
saltwater
Cactus
lake
water.
still be
It's all
classified as a
filled with
lake?
cactus water.
Yeah, but is it a freshwater lake or a saltwater lake?
I'm pretty sure.
Are there different classifications for lake, saltwater,
Lake
or
Michigan
freshwater?
is salty.
Yes.
Yeah. The Dead Sea, bro.
Salt Lake City, Utah.
It's
Yeah.
a sea.
It's a salt lake
Barely.
because it's called Salt Lake.
because it's dead.
Thought that was.
Is that where that comes from? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah. Listen, if he says it's true, it's got to be
Yeah.
true.
I read it on the internet.
It's got to be true then.
They say every year they take
I
the
read
salt
it on the
packets you get
internet.
in restaurants and make sure that it
Yeah.
stays maximum salty.
Yeah.
I read it on the internet before there were internet trolls.
Oh wow. So
damn.
definitely true.
It
That's
was
like
a long time ago.
Yeah. 1960s.
What?
Those times are weird.
Yeah.
that's back when you had to take your phone, put it on top of a receiver, and that's how you got dial up.
What?
Yeah.
What?
In the 60s.
Legit, that's how they used to.
I think
You had
you're
to have
off
you had
about
to have
30
your
years.
stuff plugged in to get telephone
Yeah.
workable.
I don't
Yeah.
think
No, that's legit. Like how, like
I don't
one of the
think there-
ways that
I
you
don't
were
think
able to
there
get dial-up.
were, home computers in the 60s.
I don't know what he's talking about.
I don't know either.
I'm talking about
Internet was not widespread. in
early
the 60s.
dial-up.
You couldn't have the phone off the receiver.
You had to have the
No,
phone
there
on
was
the
a
receiver.
separate one. It actually, you took the phone, you placed it on top of this
modem,
receiver.
pretty much.
Yeah, it was essentially a modem.
An old modem.
And the sound would actually, like, the dial-up tone would come through the handset of the phone.
I bet you that was fast.
Oh, it was.
I feel like
Like
he's
1
lying.
kilobyte?
I feel like he's lying.
I'm
but
not, I swear to God.
don't have the
The effort.
effort to like prove it.
I don't
No.
think that's right.
It is 100%.
I don't think it's right at all.
legitimate.
No.
No,
Yep.
Tyler says a lot of bullshit sometimes.
Yeah.
that's all he
This
does.
is one
say.
thing I'm not I don't bullshit about the internet. Like that's one thing I won't.
But that's the
bullshit
one
about.
thing you should bullshit
bullshit.
about.
Right, that's what the internet is.
Yeah.
It's just
Wild,
a bunch of
Wild West.
bullshit.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you know, I try.
Trying to
Smith is-
censor the internet, Tile.
Yeah.
Tile.
There we go.
Yeah,
There it goes.
There's your fan
I
fiction.
mean,
Tile.
you let people walk all over you all the time.
That's
so,
why
I mean,
That's why my
might as well
parents
call you
call him
Tyler, right?
Cody and me Kyle.
Yeah.
For
That
that
makes
exact
sense.
reason.
Well, you know, they should have named. They should have named him Cody if they didn't want that confusion to happen.
Listen, they tried to, you know.
they tried to keep the YLE in the middle.
Yeah.
Except it's at the end of mine.
Well, it's most of your name.
Yeah.
It's like 75% of your name.
It's most of his
Exactly.
name too.
Like,
It's exactly 75%
Yeah.
of
It's
his
like 60% of his name.
Why am I
66.
sticking to this chair?
I don't know. It might just be a sticky chair.
I come all over that shit.
Could be gum.
That's
Could be something else.
It's a,
That
I
rhymes
knew,
with gum.
I knew I was around some classy people when I came here.
We left the upskill pornography out for you.
To think I could have been in bed sleeping right now playing my clicker hero game.
Oh, god damn it.
Playing.
Why'd you bring up Clicker Heroes?
It's his favorite game, dude.
It's my favorite game.
Game
I don't
of
have
the-
to,
it's
Game
I
of
can
the year.
play, but it's
Game of the year.
You can
I can
play and do
play
nothing
it.
at the same time.
Right.
It's not.
I don't think I've ever played a clicker for more than 20 minutes.
Good. Good. Don't.
And you're going on like 20 weeks?
no, I'm going on 35 days, 36 days.
Jesus
Impressive.
Christ.
And how
Very
long
impressive.
I
a
wouldn't
day do
really-
you play it?
Play is a very relative
Oh, no,
term.
no.
Yeah,
You're
I
obviously
use air
playing
quotes
the
and everything.
game.
Like,
That's
I
how
think,
you play a clicker. You
Yeah.
just pull it up and you just stare at it for an hour,
Yep.
and then you
Boom.
go.
It's clicked.
No, I don't. You don't have to click. You don't have to click the way it's set up.
Okay,
it has like
that was me
it has
pushing
like
buttons,
it
but-
has like automatic damage bots, and you just upgrade them and they deal damage
Oh,
automatically, and you just
All right, hold on. Sell
So-
me this game.
and then
So
I
it's
sit
a
there and
nothing
play
game.
I play my
So,
Marvel.
sell me this game.
whatever.
Oh,
Sell-
your other clicker game, right?
No, that's like a Mortal Kombat game on my phone.
Sure.
Actually, it has
'Cause
better
those can work.
graphics than Sega Genesis ever had.
Yeah.
And it's this big.
More like Mortal Wombat.
Oh,
Right?
Oh.
you got him. You got him. Zach.
Somebody mod a.
How come you
a
just
Mortal
left that
Kombat.
over there?
Because it's, you know how hot it is? I can't wear that.
It's not that
tired.
hot.
It has to nap.
Once again, I have to step up again.
Yes, step
Yeah.
up again. There you go.
Alright, keep talking.
All right.
Podcast's still going.
So.
No, it's good. No.
Well,
see?
hold on. Hold
Why
on.
is this wet? It's like
I don't know.
damp.
That's-
Because I had my bottles of soda in it.
So it is Mother's Day.
Is it?
It is. It is. It is the
I
what
don't
is
see
it?
your mom here.
The 13th.
That's why I'm here to
The
announce
14th.
that I'm gonna be a mother.
Oh,
I knew
it.
Baby!
So
Where's the baby? How's the baby?
happy
Where's the
Mother's Day
baby?
When's
to all
the
the mothers
baby?
out there.
Hello?
Old, new,
I'm now
all that. Oh God.
Alex
You-
Trebek,
I keep
when'd you get
looking
here?
up and I see the top because I can see the computer there. I keep looking up and then I'll see like someone moving. And I'll be
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, wait a minute, what's happening?
Yeah. What's going? Oh.
And I'm like
I'm
expecting
here.
something.
Oh, this is nice.
Would you like to touch my fingers? Give me a kiss. Oh, that's not okay.
You're gonna be sweating.
I feel like that'd be a
Real
weird
quick.
hand job.
It's alright.
Device.
It'd be very like.
Like claw
It's
job.
very
It'd be
difficult to do
frictioning.
anything in
I,
that
I
jacket.
think it'd be more like a paw job.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Not so much a claw
Other
job.
than being awesome.
I wish that wasn't an actual thing that people said.
Furries.
Goddamn furries.
Oh, I went
hate
on
'em.
Reddit.
This looks
I was
sick.
on Reddit and I was doing that. I found a
50-50?
no, not 50
furry.
just
R
neck,
slash furries.
no, just neck.
Don't go
beard
on there.
things.
Oh, just neckbeard things? Go
It
on.
was fantastic. I don't. There was like a.
Are you now a neckbeard? Is that what you've learned?
I
Or you
mean, I
just
think
realized-
I was at
I
some
mean,
point.
he got rid of
Yeah.
a large
Well,
amount.
to be fair, it was the Bruins playoff beard, so it had
Yeah.
to go because they lost playoffs with this
Yeah.
beard.
So so they had to be punished.
Sure, I
Right.
should commit to this.
The world has
Just
to
do
be
it.
Commit to it. Just be ready to drink a lot of water.
you want the sword too?
No.
My new
well,
sword?
that might be too much.
That's a little bit too. That's too
I
much
might
power.
actually transcend.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
That's too much power. in
Bear
his
with
hands
a
at once.
sword? Are you
And,
kidding me?
Like all those stereotypes you see very rarely on the internet that just like happen at random.
They never happen.
You're
Ever.
like, I'm like, these things never happen. Well, that's when you need to go to Just Neckbeard things because
And you realize there's
it happens all the
there's
time.
empirical evidence of it happening.
That people just like they all have
People be weird, bro.
they all have like there's a wedding picture that I saw and everybody's got guns just standing there with
Hell
guns and
yeah.
swords.
Hell
I
yeah,
don't know if
dude.
that's a neckbeard.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
not a neckbeard thing. That's just
Well,
badass.
they were
And
like
were they prop
listen,
guns? Was that what
listen.
it was?
yeah,
Second
they weren't
Amendment.
real guns.
Right to bear arms.
Yes.
Everybody like that pun?
Yeah.
That was great. You should.
Why?
That's why you were wearing
Why?
it. You can take it off now. We're waiting for that. We're waiting for that moment.
No, there's more.
just that one.
Bear with me. There's more puns to me.
Fair enough.
He's got it.
I
Now
wish
you are
Ursa was
committed
here.
to it. Now he has to do it.
Bear in mind, he
My favorite
might run
neckbeard
out.
thing today, in this day and age, fucking the spinners.
Oh,
Oh,
fidget
fidget
spinners?
spinners, yeah.
I actually, oh my god, I wanted to
Don't-
talk about these real quick.
Don't. You
No.
already have that. That's
Yeah.
enough.
That's, alright.
It's practically.
So
a
I
fidget
have a
spinner.
Euler's disc. That's what's sitting in the middle of the
That's
table.
quasi-classic.
No. So-
Quasi.
Fidget spinners have
Quasi.
come into
Fake.
the modern spectrum
Yeah.
very recently, right? Give
Yeah.
like maybe a month time.
that?
Yeah, I mean,
What's what? I've heard-
Facebook's
it's
targeting
Facebook,
advertising was like, "Hey, fidget spinners!"
Exactly.
Yeah,
That
yeet.
was- Yeet.
I swear to God, and this is no word of a lie, I swear it on my mother. All right, so I am 100%
On
being-
Mother's Day.
On Mother's Day.
Of all the
mind you.
days,
Dude, I'm wearing this to my Mother's Day dinner.
Do
hell
it.
yeah, do it.
I almost.
Can I get a fidget spinner? Hold on.
Can you use it?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I almost bought a couple of fidget spinners
For what?
like 6 months ago, before they were even popular. Back
what?
when the fidget cube was still on Kickstarter.
Yeah.
Why?
Because I was like, oh, that's kind of cool.
Isn't
Spin
that
it
weird
around.
The fidget cube never took up, but the fidget
Yeah.
spinner.
Yeah.
I have a
the-
fidget cube.
The fidget cube like took
It's the
off for like
greatest thing I've ever had.
1 second. It was like fidget cube.
Yeah. But I swear to God, I almost bought a bunch of fidget spinners just because I saw them and there were a couple different designs. I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. It's a way to keep
That's why
things.
it's on Just Neckbeard.
It's a way to keep things entertained.
See, when you
Swords.
incorporate the swords, it's a different story.
So,
It's a different
oh
story.
my
Okay,
God.
That's,
Yeah,
that's very
that's the
accurate.
greatest.
I
thing
like
I've
the
ever had.
That's
long-haired
unbearable.
Highlander sitting right in
Yeah.
the middle.
Yep. I'm loving at his funny joke.
I'm glad I didn't catch it.
I said it was unbearable.
I said I was glad I didn't catch it.
I don't care.
Isn't it funny how you've almost gotten into several fedora-y habits?
Yes.
Like
yes.
you almost vaped for a little while.
You have a
I almost
fedora.
bought a fidget
Yeah.
spinner.
Yeah.
You have a fedora.
You keep saying "milady" to Emily.
Lady?
No.
You drink out of mason jars.
Yep.
All right. Well, that's just
Oh shit.
Po- that's
convenience.
That's just poor people things.
Yeah.
That's just Target.
Those
that's-
things are super
that-
expensive.
That just lives near Target.
Dude,
things.
legit. Yeah, you're not wrong. A 18 pack of these from Target, $20.
That's expensive.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I'm pretty
It's
sure.
almost $1 per cup.
Are you
it's a little more
canning
than $1
something?
per cup.
No, we use
Well, I
them
ca-
for cups.
I can them. I can things sometimes.
What do you can, Wade?
Alcohol beverages that never get drank.
Oh
Can
yeah,
do.
that's right. I mean, that one time I kind of drank some.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean like Seth's year and a half old
Creme de menthe.
creme de menthe
Yeah.
that's in the
that
fridge?
You wouldn't let me drink.
Because I'm pretty sure it will make you go blind.
You guys put a lot of stuff in your fridge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
A lot
agree.
of stuff that stays there for a while
Yep.
and shouldn't be there.
Yeah, it's fine.
Like that one Glad Tupperware.
All right, well that's
We don't
getting
talk
thrown
about
out.
that one. That we're
I'm
trying to
talking about
we're
it.
trying to grow a child.
It's
We're
working.
creating life.
It's
Yeah.
working.
That's our
You're
baby.
putting those stem cells to work.
Absolutely, gotta.
Are you slowly making them multiply?
Yeah.
Just making
I'm
sure
trying
that
to grow
you
a new
know.
arm.
Oh, all right.
See?
Why?
Because
So I'm gonna have 3 arms.
Oh,
Johnny Three Arms.
So it'd be Tommy Three Guns.
turning into a Shao Kahn or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Wait, what's
I'm-
that?
I'm-
Hey,
I'm
what's
almost-
that guy from Mortal Kombat with the Goro?
Goro.
I don't know why you'd know.
I used to get so pissed when I would play that Mortal Kombat and not know the code to get Goro because he was just so overpowered.
You got 4 arms, dude.
Dude, it was good.
What are you gonna do with 4 arms?
Be
Just get in the
Goro.
way.
You know, it's not going to work because you don't have.
I wanted to see. Wanted to see if it would work.
They don't work.
Doesn't work. Won't work.
You
Anyway,
tried.
Now
yeah.
I know.
My Fedora E habits.
You're almost Fedora.
Almost
I mean,
Fedora.
that's-
You
E.
never commit. You never commit.
I never do. I don't. So, well, all right. So let's
They
go.
get too pu- He's
I-
a fedora hipster.
I do want to kind of go through them. Because
Don't get a fidget spinner.
I'm not
If you
gonna
get a fidget spinner.
No, I'm not gonna get one because now they're like
Now
completely
they're popular.
Now they're I am a hipster fedora.
Douchebag.
Yes.
I'm totally hipster too. I'll be honest about certain things.
And to be fair, I hated him before you guys did, so...
That's fair.
He's like a
the
huge
original,
hipster.
Did you?
Original.
Oh
hipster.
god, yeah. So,
Is that something to be proud of?
yeah,
You have a fidget cube.
yeah,
have
the
a fidget cube, but
not
not
a
a
spinner.
spinner.
Okay, it's the same thing.
No, it's not.
Oh my god.
One's a square.
Yeah,
The other
one's a square
like,
with clicky
more
buttons
circular.
and tappy...
Okay, what, they do the same thing.
No,
No, they don't.
They're both called fidget somethings.
Yeah, but they
Yeah, but
do
they're
the
two
same
completely different
They're
things.
I mean, just because
entirely
their
designed
name is
differently.
the same.
It's like Adolf Hitler and Walter Hitler.
That's like
they're
saying-
two completely different people.
That's like saying
Yeah, one's a.
Well, no, that's...
BMW
no,
and
no.
Lexus are not the same thing.
They are very different. They accomplish the same task, but they're very different in how they do it.
Who? BMW and Lexus or Walter Hitler and Adolf Hitler?
Well, I never met Walter,
Walter
Hitler,
Hitler?
so...
I don't know.
He's-
Some dude named Walter Hitler.
He gassed all the Jews, but he used like lead paint as opposed to like actual poison.
That's terrible.
Yeah, he
That
didn't
doesn't
do it as
even-
well.
That is like a real... That's like a murder people
That's like a
slow.
long, drawn-out
He's
murder.
not as good as Adolf. What do he want from me? That's what I'm trying to say.
Well, he didn't make history.
Exactly. Not as calculated. He killed two Jews.
What did he do? Hire them in his painting company?
Yeah.
Be like, you all have cancer
they
in
actually
30
just
years.
eventually died. It wasn't actually he was trying to kill them.
Man,
He was developing asbestos paintbrushes too,
Yeah.
but they just didn't really.
how does that work?
Oh, yeah.
Asbestos is pretty brittle.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, it just
exactly. They
falls
weren't
apart.
working. He couldn't actually get
Nah.
them to be
Yeah,
good
that's
paint
How
why
did
they
he
didn't
employ
work.
anybody?
Well,
No, he was
employed-
developing it.
Yeah. So he
He
was like
had-
doing the R&D in front of him while they were
Yeah,
like,
he
Yeah.
had people painting,
Right.
and then he used that
With the
part of the
non-asbestos
company to fund
paintbrushes.
the
Yeah.
research
Yeah.
part of the company.
Exactly.
Makes sense.
Totally.
He
Should
had
make
his
tires
lead
out of
painters
asbestos.
that'd be a good idea.
Should make everything out of
financing
asbestos.
his asbestos brushes.
Like-
Asbestos everything.
like bread.
Asbestos.
Asbestos.
He gave them asbestos
Asbestos.
clothes.
Asbestos.
They'll never asbestos me coming. That didn't work.
No.
No.
I tried
it was
that.
I'm
close.
gonna give it to
I'm
you.
the asbestos.
I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give it to you because I think that was a valiant effort. And
Listen,
you
a
really,
bear can only do so much.
Yeah.
I got a
you-
Can you hear us?
There we go.
Arkansas.
How do you know that? How do you know if the audio is working now?
Because I can monitor it.
Oh, that thingy there on the bottom.
Yeah, a little green bar going. Meh, 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 meh.
Can't see colors from here.
Is there a range at which you can see colors?
For your
Is that
information,
weird?
that
So,
is.
like-
Yeah, the
so,
Euler's the
grass and then brick.
no. It's like when red goes too fast, it turns blue. What is that called?
Well, it's actually when anything goes
What?
fast towards you, it's a
Right.
red shift, and it's going fast away from you, it's a blue shift.
Yeah, red blue shift. That's called something. I forget what it's called though.
Yeah.
Something
He's wearing
effect.
my bear jacket.
I am a bear now. I have transcended.
Yeah, he's a large, hairy homosexual.
Yeah. Would I be a twink or? Nah, you know what? I don't want to bring it up. I don't want to bring it up.
You said
No,
twink.
No.
you're a twink.
No.
You would be, yeah.
Come on.
Tyler's maximum twink. When he shaves,
Yeah.
he's totally a twink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
why I haven't shaved in
Yeah.
a long time.
Because you want to be a twink?
No, I don't.
No, he wants to be a 1920s evil villain.
Yeah.
The evil villain from the. Can we get you a wheelchair? Can that be your next cosplay?
Who am I gonna be? Xavier?
No, the Wild West villain.
Oh! I like it. Yeah, because you're gonna chop his legs off.
Was that Tim Curry? That wasn't Tim Curry, right?
No.
Okay.
Well, we could just like
I feel
build
like
a
someone trying
box
to
that
be
I
Tim
could
Curry.
kneel in.
Sure.
Let's
could
do
work.
It. I want to do it.
I'll do it.
Instead of our idea for PAX next year.
No,
That's
we're
what
still
I'll do.
doing that.
No, we're still doing
Alright,
that.
then I'm gonna combine the two. I'm gonna be
I
a
won't do
You
it.
can't do that.
Nope.
We'll go to something else.
Alright.
Go to a different
We're going
convention.
wheelchair cut.
Yeah. Check out this sick new wheelchair.
Just start your own con. What was
Got a
the,
Hemi in it.
Put a Hayabusa on it.
what was
Bap, 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 bap.
The what?
Is this
The
kid
what?
okay?
what was the the con they had where they had the ball pit?
TumblerCon.
No, DashCon.
DashCon?
It was a
Oh, yeah.
TumblrCon, but
Yeah.
it's called DashCon.
Listen,
I mean, just when are we?
I
gonna
was
have
on
Ridic-
Tumblr when that shit was going down, like live.
Ew.
What a shit show.
Yeah. Well, that's what happens
Kenneth
when
Branagh. Kenneth
Is that-
Branagh?
Brenna?
Who the
Brenner?
fuck?
Brenna.
That
Is
guy.
that my dad?
Brenner?
Kenneth Brenna.
No, that's the evil villain from
Oh,
Wild
okay.
Wild West.
What else was he in?
I don't know.
Nothing.
I'm trying
He
to
had
look.
no legs.
It's right here.
Stop,
Right there.
Stop.
Lieutenant
He was in
Dan, he ain't
Thor.
got.
He was
Oh
in
my god, he
Thor.
was Lieutenant Dan!
Was he?
Yeah, he
I
was
got
in
no
Thor.
legs.
I mean, he has legs in real life, Tyler.
Maybe he's like Lieutenant Dan's like grandfather.
Lieutenant Dad.
Oh, he was Doctor or
Doc Strange.
Professor
Xavier.
no, Professor Quirrell.
In Harry Potter?
He was
Oh.
Professor Quirrell.
Oh, he's
Huh.
alright. So he's
Potter.
one of those actors that just like completely can change
Their face.
like what he looks like.
That was the guy with Voldemort on the back of his
Yes,
head, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Turban Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Turban Man.
Turban
Or
Man.
Dr.
Turban Man. Oh my god, I got Voldemort!
Terminator.
Sorry, in my mind it was funny.
Too fast.
Obviously, it's
A
not
lot
too
of
curious.
Your brain happens too fast for me.
A lot of-
What's that?
a lot of German Nazi
talking
stuff.
about? Oh, speaking of Nazis, do you know how Zyklon B got made?
Who?
Zyklon B, the gas that Hitler used to kill all the Jews.
Oh, no, I wasn't made.
It was originally.
Question, why were you looking up how it got made?
We were talking about Hitler before.
I was listening to the Joe Rogan podcast and he brought it up. So some dude,
Loves Hitler.
some Jewish scientist during like the 1940s or whatever, was looking for a way to like.
Kill
He
a bunch
he
of
he is the
himself.
guy. I forget his name, but he is the dude that was He invented the process to take nitrogen from like.
Back up. So 3
Oh,
words.
she talked again.
I will fight you with my
Disc.
Euler disc. That's what I was saying.
Mine is an S plus a C.
So this will be the last week
My
of all
Euclid
this
disc?
fucking audio bullshit
Yours,
happening.
Dick?
We bought a new interface and it should be here by next week.
You know you can just
Yes.
pour that on the table, right?
So
No, I can't do. I don't do. Listen, I will not bow down to capitalist pigs.
Well, sponsorships.
Logical.
do a sponsorship. Actually, that would probably be the greatest sponsorship. I would actually.
no.
I would actually
can.
respect you guys
No.
if you got that sponsorship.
No.
Dr. Pepper sponsors?
No.
Absolutely.
That's PepsiCo.
No. I need Mr.
no,
Pibb.
just
You
Dr.
need
Pepper.
what?
Mr. Pibb.
Extra.
Why would you want Mr. Pibb when you can have Dr.
No,
Pepper?
Pibb.
He's the
Extra.
underground.
Pib Extra.
Except he's also a
underdog.
doctor.
I don't care.
With
Listen, he's
26
23
flavors. 23
flavors.
flavors.
He's probably
23
like a
flavors.
doctor in social justice or something.
Yeah.
Something
what
bullshit.
if he's like no? It's
No,
he's
no,
clearly
no,
an evil doctor.
No, no,
He's
no.
clearly an evil doctor.
Mr. Pibb, listen, Mr. Pibb is a superior drink.
Yeah.
Because you don't have any expectations when you're drinking Mr. Pibb.
Yeah.
Listen,
When you
Mr.
drink
Pibb is
it,
the
you're
kind
like,
old man that's
shit.
It reflects the common man.
This is good. Also, his
Yeah,
name's
but
Pibb.
Dr. Pepper is clearly evil because he wants to take over the world.
Right, so why are you conspiring with him? Why are you supporting him?
Well,
I ain't
the
a
thing is if he-
I am
Because
meme.
eventually, when he takes over
He's
the
the
world,
meme. I'm not the
want
meme. Fight him.
I want like a.
Sliver? Slice
Yeah,
the pie?
I want some of that. Give me
Who
some of
said-
that pie.
Who says you're gonna get it? Are you an investor?
My
in
hop's
Dr.
better!
Pepper?
He's been serving
Can you
him for all
stop
these
Yeah,
years.
abstractly
Sorry.
interacting with the chat?
Sorry. She brought up Denny's.
Fuck.
Denald's.
What do you mean?
That's
I mean,
that's Denny's real name.
They'll go back because obviously it'll be a computer takeover, right? So then they'll go back and they'll be like, "Who is this guy?"
Computer takeover.
Yeah.
And then
Dr.
they'll find
Pepper
out-
is actually the chess robot.
Yep.
Yeah. So then they'll be like,
IBM
"Let's go
Watson.
find out who this guy
Watson.
is," and then
That's
they'll
what it is.
see how many times on social media I've mentioned Dr. Pepper, and they'll go, "Son of a bitch, we
Which
gotta
is
hire this guy."
100% of the time. We gotta hire this guy to like control.
It's just
Rhode
every
Island.
time he's
right.
been on the internet, it's just at least once.
Now
he
with Badger.
has to go.
Just,
Badger,
And then-
badger.
And then,
Mushroom.
once I
snake.
become, once I infiltrate the Dr. Pepper organization, right? Then I can start giving jobs out
Are
to
you-
people on my side and build a resistance from within.
This sounds a
That makes
lot
sense.
like the episode
I like
where
that movie.
Mr. Snuggles gets a new brain.
No.
yeah, a little bit.
And then the dogs take over the world.
No.
No. What do you mean no?
No. Because there will be no mech.
How come you're a bunch of no's? You're a negative little Nancy today.
There will
aren't
be
you?
no mech
No.
suits.
No.
The robots aren't
There'll
going to
be
give
no
us mech
Mexicans.
suits.
Hey
No,
guys,
mech suits. Mech suits.
Mexicans.
Mech suitikins.
That's how they shirts on the wall.
They got that super
Or they just
fucking.
walk up.
Yeah, that's what's going to happen.
They got
Oh
that
my
super
god.
fucking aliens. There's like.
Do you know? I was watching like a little sliver of the newest episode of Dragon Ball Z, and he did the
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
thing. Why?
I don't know, dude.
Did he always do that?
Many punches,
Also, Goku in the Japanese, like the sub,
Yeah.
he sounds like a little bitch.
Yeah.
He sounds like a tiny little
Well,
bitch.
isn't there
Really?
nudity in the Japanese version of it too? Or there used to be, anyways.
Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
Dragon-
Yeah,
yeah,
some Dragon Ball.
Dragon testicle.
Skoshi.
Yeah.
Called Dragon testicle originally in Japan.
Those Japanese people,
They're an interesting sort.
Japanese?
Yeah.
they sell underwear and vending machines. It's fantastic. It's like I want to go over there just to walk around and see everything. Be like, ah!
Overload!
I just that's exactly what you would do
I just,
over
laugh,
there.
I
It's
just
like,
walk around laughing.
And you're a tall white dude, and apparently they like those or whatever.
yeah,
And I have
they,
a red beard.
they would be
They want
all
that
over
white
you.
Dick.
I don't know if
Please,
that's what
let's
it is.
not. Let's
I mean, I don't
Want
think
that
that's what
thick
it is.
white dick?
no
Or that regular.
It's true.
Yeah.
that regular white dick.
No, the thick one. Only thick.
No needles.
What are you
No.
doing to my jacket?
no, he's Spock. He's Spock Bear.
Bear spot.
Can't do it. It won't work in this thing. We're good.
All right. So I actually did have something to talk about.
I wish you would talk
Well-
louder.
Ah,
Is it your
fidget spinners? No,
no, is it your fucking banal story of the week?
probably.
Cool.
But I
Banal.
had the banal story this week.
Well, we're gonna have two of them then. So I went over.
I had the banal story.
I went over to my
biggest
parents' house
anal.
this morning.
This already starts. off
I know
great.
it starts great, and
This
Super
is-
recent. Super recent.
There's nothing interesting that could possibly come out of this
It's the
because I
ban-
was there all
It's
day.
the banal
No, no, no,
story
let
of
him
the
have
week.
it.
no, you weren't there all day. You were
It's Tyler's
sleeping all
ordinary
morning.
weekly story.
It's whose?
Tyler's.
Oh, I thought you said Kyle.
I didn't say
again.
Kyle.
I had to go out and grab some milk for my father.
Yeah.
Why are you pointing at me when you say milk?
What was he making?
Steak and eggs, delicious.
And he needed milk?
Stegs.
Well, for like teas and coffees, because he's making breakfast for the family. Because Mother's Day.
Yep.
Breakfast for my mother. Go to the local convenience store, and I go in. I grab milk, and I grab.
Who was there?
Quick pick.
Did someone get?
No, it wasn't quick.
Did someone
What?
try to rob the store?
No.
And you
Did you try to rob the store?
valiantly
Nobody got shot.
Killed them,
Nobody got shot.
Stab.
and everyone was like, "Yay!" And then you got free milk for life.
No.
Why? That's a way better story.
Why didn't that happen? Go make that happen.
Did aliens come down and be like, "No, you don't want that shitty 2%. Here, have some alien."
Oh no, we got
Whole
whole milk. We do whole milk.
Whole alien.
Anyway,
What do you think they've been doing with all
Hey.
those cows?
what we got?
Advancing milk technology.
Yeah. The spaceships are powered by
Self-pumping
milk.
udders.
Did you pay with all pennies?
I did not.
Nickels?
No.
Dimes?
No.
Your story's already. I'm bored already.
God damn.
Bored.
All right, so
Bared.
you got the milk.
I got the milk and I got a bottle of iced coffee because
Yeah,
I
yeah,
didn't
alien
want to
milk.
go to Dunkin' Donuts.
Right.
I just wanted coffee there. So I get back into the car,
Alien coffee and
going
alien milk.
down the road, and I go to open up the coffee.
Where's the Euler disc come in?
That came in yesterday, actually.
Oh.
Sorry, I mean
You've
Friday.
gotten bottles of iced coffee before, right?
No.
No.
I'm not a cunt.
Actually,
so no.
yes,
Yeah, no, I just go
Like-
and buy them
from aliens.
from Dunkin' Donuts or whatever.
Only for
All right.
aliens, though.
Well, when you've gotten them, or like, let's say
I have a
even
guy.
a glass
I got a
bottle
guy. He
of
works at a
He
something,
lives on planet
I've got a guy. Doesn't really have a penis.
a glass bottle of some sort of drink from a convenience store usually has the plastic top, right?
Yeah, from
and
Italy.
it's got a perforated edge that you tear, and you take the
Getting
cap
really
off,
specific.
Yeah.
right?
No.
You know what I'm talking about, though.
Oh yeah.
Where-
Well, the werewolf sells those.
Sure, but
does.
it's a perforated top.
I need to stop watching myself.
And you
sorry.
take the perforated top off, and the rest of the plastic is on the
Shatters.
bottle.
Yeah, it falls apart.
The plastic shatters.
All,
The rest of the
entire
plastic
comes
is on the bottle for like the label and shit, right? We all know what I'm talking about.
The crowbar breaks.
Sure. Yes.
I go to take the
cap off.
cap off, the perforated top,
Yep.
so that I can get to the cap to drink the sweet nectar that is an iced coffee.
Yep. And
Questionably.
exploded.
It didn't explode.
It imploded. Oh god.
It was empty.
Became
It
a
was not
neutron
empty.
Star.
There was no perforation.
There was a bug in there.
So it was already opened.
No. It was all plastic from top to bottom. No perforation. If you wanted to open this bottle, you had to take the entire wrapping off.
Oh my god.
Anything but that.
How did you do it?
It was challenging.
You are a champion,
Threw it
sir.
away.
And then the plastic shatters.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to get at
And then rocks fell
is
in
that
the
it is the
You were
worst.
mildly inconvenienced by an alien trying to hawk off
I was.
iced coffee.
I was.
Your story doesn't even involve a dick.
It doesn't.
No, listen.
Oh, it involves a dick.
I was
a head.
inconvenienced.
It doesn't involve
Because
a penis.
This man is dickless.
There was no perforation to take the plastic off.
did it?
I don't know
There
how you
was
did it.
no
Who done it?
way.
What company?
I don't
What
know how you
company?
did it.
I
What
it
company?
was Circle K, their
them.
brand of
Sue them.
iced
Sue
coffee.
them. Sue them.
Sue them.
Sue
Yeah,
them.
sue
There
them.
was no
Sue.
perforation,
It was
so
actually just butter.
when I went to take the plastic cover off, I had to take the entire wrapper off,
Wait,
the
did you buy
entire
the
plastic
no perforation
label.
type? Did you buy the no perforation iced coffee? 'Cause
No.
they have those.
Did you
Yeah.
lube it with butter first?
I did not.
That's
Did you
why
have a
run
knife
under-
to cut it open?
I did not.
Did you
run
run
under
under
hot water? Yeah, it's very
I didn't
important.
need to.
Why not?
Because it was just
should've.
wrapped
Sounds like you're
from
having
top
a
to
problem
bottom.
Yeah.
opening
I don't
the
know how
bottle.
you did it. I'm.
Did you just
Really,
shotgun
I
it at
just-
that
Did you
point?
break out the laser cutter?
No,
Did you get one of those will water cut it machines?
No.
The water jets?
I don't know how you did it.
I was
I'm so
inconvenienced.
proud of you.
I was trying to.
I mean,
You
I
should've
really
just
thought.
broke the bottle on top of your head. And just kind of like,
then I wouldn't have been
it
able to drink the
dripped off.
coffee. But no,
That's-
I was inconvenienced and I didn't
that's,
like it. And
did
I
you
was.
throw the plastic away?
Nobody
No.
likes being inconvenienced.
I stuffed it
I
inside the
don't
bottle
live-
so that I
It was
couldn't.
really hard to
That doesn't
deal
make
with that.
sense.
Well, I didn't want to be I didn't want to like throw it in my car.
Could have thrown it out.
I could have.
You can't recycle the plastic though. Now you just fucked up that glass.
All right, well, fuck the glass then.
Is that
But
what
you
this
can
was?
recycle glass.
Or that one?
Yes, the plastic packaging. They went hand in hand.
Hey Tyler, if you're gonna carry a notebook around with you, those stories don't go in the notebook.
Waste
No,
of-
those stories
waste of
should
space.
go in
It's
the
something
trash.
One
I-
stipulation.
It's something I wanted to remember, Zach.
Well, that's not a story you ever need to remember.
Well,
It happened today.
Yeah, if you had forgotten it, it happened like 4 hours ago. If
Yeah.
you'd forgotten it?
my memory is
to
that
be
shit.
Fair, to be fair, I came up with the joke 4 hours ago and forgot it already. Didn't write it
All right,
down.
there we go.
That's fair.
It was a good
You have a
joke.
notebook.
Bag,
No, I,
milk,
I, didn't
bag
write-
milk.
I was in the shower.
Well,
Ridiculous.
Bag
You didn't
Milk
even waterproof
Australia.
notebook.
Yeah, dude.
Bag Milk Australia.
So they don't have cartons.
Can't.
Also,
Yeah,
Also
that's bad.
Canada?
Yeah.
They don't have
Are you-
like the plastic cartons.
How? You said you used to joke about how old you are on the internet. How fucking long have you been on the internet? This has been a meme for like 50 years.
To be fair, I usually don't pay attention to anything that doesn't
can I
involve
have a
me.
pen? We're gonna change the name of this notebook.
Okay.
I got a marker.
That's
Marker works.
That's fine.
No, just that whole thing made me think of how they have bag milk.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if it doesn't directly affect me, it doesn't exist.
Bag milk is just
If it
weird.
doesn't amuse me in some way or affect me directly,
Well, that's back when memes weren't actually that amusing.
yeah.
When
That was, like,
memes were
reactionary.
memes.
When memes were memes.
It really wouldn't even
You
have
guys
been a
remember,
meme
like,
then. It would have just been a
No,
fact.
I don't remember
Yeah.
anything.
Tyler's mundane
Yeah,
book.
no, that works. I like that. Mundane. What is that? About a normal bottle.
Don't worry.
Don't. All right, well that's all I got for my story because
So can
you
I
tell
tell
me
my
these
banana
stories?
I thought it was
story?
gonna have a much more.
Is it shittier than his?
Mine involves a penis.
You didn't take me anywhere.
Yeah, you didn't. We didn't go anywhere. There was no character development.
No.
You haven't
We went in
improved
my
as a
car.
person.
No, we
No,
didn't.
that's where we went.
No, we
We
didn't
went
because
to-
it all took place in a gas station.
Yeah.
No, it was in my. I said I got into my car and I
can't believe we're arguing about the mundality of his story.
Pretty mundane.
Also, is mundality a word?
I don't know.
Sounds like a word, though,
It
doesn't
could be mundane,
Sounds like
is,
something
so I
you wear.
imagine mundality
It
would
does.
be a word. If
Or like
mundane is.
a
mundallion?
mundallion. It's a really boring necklace.
That's what you can get. We can get you a mundallion.
I want it. California also apparently has bag milk.
That's
So
tough.
who cares about them?
I do.
They
I
want
don't
us to
even-
secede from the nation. You know what? Let them.
Just like
Go
Texas.
float out in the Pacific Ocean.
Just like Texas.
That's the one.
Atrophy said
Yeah.
that they do.
Atrophy.
Who's atrophy? What's an atrophy?
It's when something
it's when
something
you're,
doesn't
like,
isn't used
degenerate.
enough, and then it
No, he said
degenerates.
a person named
Yeah,
atrophy.
atrophy.
Yeah, apartheid.
Yeah. Yeah, my really bad one.
Can't say that.
And now,
So,
presenting
time
Banal
for-
Story Part 2.
Yeah.
Let's see if you can make it not mundane.
Wade's banal story. So, I was at work, and it was my friend Zachariah's birthday, and I work with him. Different Zach, obviously.
Oh.
And my two of my bosses wanted to take him out for a drink after work, and he came up to me, he was like, "Hey, you want to go with me?" I was like, "Yeah, sure, fuck it, why not?"
Yeah, why not?
So we go to Northborough, since it's right down the street from where I
already
work.
don't care.
I know. I told you, it's a banal story. So we go to this place called Tavern at the Square,
Tits.
and we get there at like 10:30.
No, Tavern in the Square. It's called Tits. I've been there.
Oh, okay.
It's dope.
Oh,
I get it.
acronym.
Acronym. Yeah.
So we get there at 10:30, and as we walk in, the bar, we sit down. The waitress is like, "All right, we close at 11. Last call." It's like, fuck,
Perfect.
fucking.
3 shots.
Yeah, no, we got nothing because they took 4 years to make drinks.
Nice.
So once we got our one drinks, I got a water because I was driving. We drive right down
Smart
the
man.
street to Westinghouse.
Don't trip and drive.
A little bit. It does look a little bit like a really hairy vagina.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like a bear gina.
I don't like this.
That's gross. So we
you're
went to
at
this place
Tits.
called West. No, we
no,
left Tits
left
at
Tits.
11 because it was closing.
Right.
So we went to this place called.
What day of the week was it?
It's Wednesday.
Oh, that's why.
Tuesday.
This place called Westinghouse,
what is
something along those lines.
Westminster?
Yeah, no,
It's,
it's different
it's a
magnets.
dive. It's a dive that was right down the street, so we went there.
And you spin it, and it
Um,
gives different.
You know, we're having a good time. We're having drinks. It's
break
me, Zachariah, three of our
break
bosses. One of them joined. One of my bosses is a deaf guy. So that he's really good at reading lips.
Why is that funny?
Because Wade has a funny story about him.
What? Well, I have many funny stories
Yeah.
about him. But
Okay.
all right, so it's we've been there for like an hour or
Yeah.
two. I've had a rum and coke and a pickleback.
Oh,
Which-
picklebacks.
It's the worst fucking thing in the world.
They're
Why'd you
not
get it?
terrible.
I didn't get it.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's because it was my friend Zachariah's birthday. He was like, "All right, I want everyone to do one shot of my choosing, and I choose picklebacks because I hate all of you."
Gross.
There.
And what a pickleback is for the uninformed, it's one shot of Jameson chased by one shot of pickle juice.
It keeps you hydrated.
Barely.
I don't know about that.
If you keep,
Pickle juice is actually like a really,
if you
really
keep it
good.
in, if you
liquid
keep
for
it
you.
in.
A lot of electrolytes.
So
Doesn't mean
so
you're hydrated.
yeah, whatever. So I'm like buzzed at this point. So I go to the bathroom because breaking the seal and all that, and I'm peeing, and then this guy walks in the bathroom behind me, and he goes, "Oh shit, I forgot to close the door," and he's just standing there with his dick out, like 3 feet from the toilet, like.
Oh, this is a story where you saw someone's dick.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
And he was like,
been waiting for this.
Like while he's peeing, he's like, "Hey, dude, do you want like a schmilkle?" And I'm like, "What the fuck did you just say to me?" He's like, "Do you want to buy a schmilkle?" And I'm like, "No, bye." So I leave and I sit down, and the night goes on for like another hour, and eventually he comes over to the bar, the table that we're at, and he's like, "Do you guys want to buy a schmilkle?" And we're all
I
like,
think
"What
he
the
was
fu-"
trying to get you to buy a blowjob.
No, so
No.
I would not buy it from him. he was very intoxicated.
Can I have one blowjob, please?
So my friend Zachariah's like, "Yeah, sure, we'll take 12," like pushing him off. And when he walks away, he's like, Zach is like, so he thought we were on the same level. He thought we were as drunk as he was, and he was trying to like intimidate us, pretty much. And my deaf friend, my deaf coworker, was like, "Wait, was he like stepping out of line with what he was saying?" And I was like, because he couldn't read his lips really well. 'Cause,
Yeah.
slurred lips are pretty hard to read.
Yeah.
And I was like, kinda. And my deaf coworker, he's jacked. He's huge. He's like I could see his muscles tense up. I was like, whoa, not that far.
He wasn't that out of line.
The same night, me and my other coworkers had to explain him the dynamics of a top and bottom personality relationship.
Ah,
It was a very interesting night.
Do those exist?
Tops and bottoms.
tops and bottoms. Yeah.
I was thinking. Never mind. You know what?
Not like
Power
a spinning
bottom?
top.
No, no,
Like
no.
an above top.
No, I get it.
Like a
I thought
power
you
top
meant-
and a
I thought
power
you
bottom.
meant, like, I thought you meant in the context of the interaction like you had with him.
Oh no.
But you
No.
mean like romantic relationship?
No, well, I mean that, and it can kind of it's used. I've heard it used like in just societal relationships, just like, oh, this person has like a top personality,
Yeah.
and this person has like a bottom personality, like they're really mellow and chilled out and go with the flow. This person's like neurotic and has to have things their way.
Yeah.
And he didn't understand the concept behind like. He thought there was a huge
What?
respect thing
Nothing.
with it when it was really just a
I don't respect
like
I
a
don't.
relaxation
What are
thing
you
with it.
doing?
What's in that Dr. Pepper?
Seriously, Jameson.
Ah!
Oh, okay.
A lot of Jameson.
No hard liquor for this guy.
So anyway, that was my banal story.
World for the
That was
safety
pretty-
of the
that's
world.
pretty not
There
banal.
was a penis.
Yeah, that was
That was an
penis.
interesting
That
story.
was not banal at all.
Very small penis. I'll
If we
put
were
that there,
sitting
too.
down
like it.
somewhere
Really?
and Wade
Yeah, it
told
was
that,
well,
like,
listen,
micro
listen.
penis.
Could have been a
Not-
grower.
yeah.
Could have been a
Yeah,
grower.
true.
Did he have giant balls?
I couldn't see the.
Did he have the Irish curse?
He was like holding it like that, like just
God,
so it was a little bit
Jesus.
of his dick.
I think Wade's story was just leaps and bounds ahead of Tyler's.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
I mean,
mine
that's-
wasn't just about the being
Wade saw a penis.
inconvenienced.
I was inconvenienced.
I was also
You saw a
techni-
penis.
I was technically also
Yeah, but there was like a
inconvenienced.
whole story. There was like
Yeah.
adventure. They were going places, doing things. Your story was
Yeah.
like
I went to 2 locations. You went to
Also,
1 location.
gourmet recipe.
Yeah.
yours was. I went and got.
Action, adventure, gourmet recipes.
True.
So anyways, let's talk about the elephant in the room.
It's a bear.
Ah, roar.
Roar.
What's the elephant in the room? Your sweet ass Rick and Morty half sleeve you getting?
No, I was gonna say me, but
Oh,
we can talk about that too. That is
How come
on
it's
me.
crackling?
Crackle.
It's
'Cause I
healing.
just got it.
Is that what happens? I'm not
Yeah, it
familiar.
heals.
I've never gotten a
Yeah,
tattoo.
when a tattoo heals, I've had this about a week now, so it's healing.
crackling.
So now it's gone through the worst of it. Now it's just. I probably have really dry skin too, so that's why it.
you've been applying your cocoa butter?
No.
Dude, you gotta.
Dick.
That's why the crackles are coming.
Yeah.
I
I
do
can have a
need to
nice clean
apply it.
tattoo like Tyler's
I got
1/2 tattoos.
some petroleum jelly with shea butter in the bathroom. You can
I don't need it.
He's
saying.
He's a man.
What is that for?
dry skin along my eyebrows,
Lube.
mustache.
Oh, your T-zone?
Yeah,
Nice.
Your
Your
T-zone
T-zone?
dries up.
Hey, T-zone.
straight
Eyebrows.
down, right across.
You know about your T-zone?
It's like an actual thing.
I work outside. I imagine that it's something that you inside people
I
have.
mean, I work outside too. I mean, I used to.
You can always tell the people who work inside because they have eyebrows.
I have eyebrows.
Ish.
Weak ass eyebrows.
I'm the one in the family that got the
Is that
strong
indicative?
eyebrows.
Are you happy about that?
Yeah.
Okay.
What if I shave them off?
I used to not be. Like, I used to feel like they
He
were
got
way too
strong
big.
eyebrows and weak hands.
Yes. Weak baby.
All the power
hands.
went to his eyebrows. They left
Like
his
Rock
fingers.
Lee.
But Rock Lee's really strong.
Yeah, he's
It
awesome.
is gonna-
He's got
he
something
was-
to prove.
He was gonna
Dope.
be something someday, and then he was
Yeah.
like, "I'm just gonna work inside the rest of my life
It'd be mundane.
Yeah.
and be mundane and tell stories about."
He sells truck
Ice
parts.
coffee.
I do. I sell heavy duty truck parts. That shit's not
Think
mundane.
about that.
was
the
the highlight of
of
your
his
week?
day. The highlight. That was the highlight of his
The
day. He
highlight
just
of
said
my
it.
week.
Yeah.
Was finding
No,
a bottle of iced
Don't cloud
coffee
his
without
mind.
a
Don't cloud his
perforated-
mind.
No, the highlight of my week was driving around my car with the new car parts in it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That car
What
is
new car
so much
parts?
better.
Is it?
I reprogrammed the transmission and the
Oh,
throttle.
how'd you do that?
C++?
Java.
Yes. I
C-sharp,
installed
Python?
I installed C++
Java?
onto
Ruby?
the transmission. It's way more linear now.
Cool.
Yeah, linear.
That's a word that means a line. Mm-hmm. So we want
No,
to talk
that
about
was-
Zack's terrible, no good, very bad last Saturday night?
Sure.
I do. It sounds like it was terrible.
It wasn't actually terrible.
Oh.
That was just me joking on.
Oh.
What did we do last Saturday? All of us, all 3 of us.
Did somebody
Went
get
to
sad?
the trace of us.
Live podcast.
That was Saturday.
Yeah.
Sorry,
it was
Sunday.
Sunday.
Last
No,
Sunday.
Did
Oh.
someone get sad and cry?
Yes.
Let's hear it.
I
Yeah,
bet,
we went to Chuck Liddell's podcast
Yeah.
with Brad Pitt.
yeah, it was awesome.
Is Chuck Liddell dead?
They gave us all blowjobs.
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Do you want him to be?
No.
All right, there we go. He's
Played
not
football,
dead.
right?
Zach
I'm gonna
has
make you take the jacket off.
Zach has no idea about really a lot of sports.
He's a hockey man, right?
Who?
Chuck Liddell? No. Isn't he
NASCAR?
like- okay.
I'm just gonna.
Hold
Here's
on.
my serious
What does
answer.
Chuck
Tennis.
Liddell
He's
do?
a sportscaster.
Nope.
Tennis.
Fuck. What does he do?
What
He's a
sport?
coach.
What sport
No,
did he
it's
play?
definitely
He
football.
played a
No.
sport. What did he play?
Not football?
Not football. And he's not a.
Don't-
Well, he might be. No, he's
I'm
not
not a sportman.
coach.
I'm not a sports coach.
Well, I don't know.
He's in
Well,
the UFC.
all right. I was gonna ask
UFC?
Wade.
Oh, really?
He was an MMA fighter for a lot of years.
He was one of the most
He was
brutal
nasty.
That makes sense.
MMA fighters.
I used to know an MMA fighter.
So did I.
I know several. Protesters
his
chant
name
Nazi
Yemen?
phrases.
His name was JT.
Justin Timberlake?
My guy was
Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
No.
That's two
He
Ts.
died from a drug overdose. So
My guy
That was
not
not Jonathan Taylor
Jonathan
Thomas.
EW.
yeah.
EW for me.
What are we talking about? What were we talking about before I
What?
said,
You
oh, yeah.
just Winstein?
We went to Chuck and Brad's podcast.
Yeah.
The Chuck and Brad 300th live episode podcast.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Yeah, it was. I had a really good time, but I always have a good time when I see my friends.
I had a good time up until the last part.
That's fair. You want to talk about
What
that?
was the
Fucking
last
okay
part?
over there?
I just it popped, so I
It just
make
says,
it sure.
it
Worry
says
about it.
activate Windows now.
If there's something red over there, then you tell me.
Well, that's what I was
Besides the
trying to
mouse.
see if there was something red. I couldn't see if there was something red.
It's all red.
Liar.
Okay, it's all gray. Roses are gray. Violets are gray. Everything is gray.
I'm colorblind.
I'm colorblind.
I'm a duck.
A pork.
Bork bork.
What's the retarded dog's favorite place to hang out?
I don't know, dude. What?
Wharf.
Why are you gonna ruin that for me?
Because I wanted to do
You know
it.
that's his favorite joke.
It's a great joke.
It is.
It is a great joke. You ruined that just like you ruined 5 minutes of my life.
It's up with that. It's up there with that goose joke.
Yeah.
Goose joke?
Yeah. Wait, you say it because it's your joke.
All right. What happens to a goose when it dies? It turns to a goose.
I hate everyone. Kill me now.
That's a great joke.
Yeah.
I love that
It's a
joke.
good joke.
That's one of the best jokes we've ever
What's
come
that?
up with.
I wish I knew Tiny Rick's song right now because I would start singing it. This is not a song.
This is not a dance.
Let me
Let me
out.
out.
Let me out.
Please just let me out.
I'm
So,
begging for help.
Chuck and Brad
Screaming for
podcast.
help. Somebody let
It was a
me
good
out.
time.
Yeah, it was a good
It's
time.
hot!
It was a good
I
time.
told you it was hot.
It was a good time up until the last 20 minutes.
Yeah, the last 20 minutes were.
It's so far not everyone's favorite for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
All right, so
So
what
come
happened?
So the first thing that
Lead up to it.
We chilled there for a little while because it didn't start on time. It started like 10 minutes late. There were 3 stand-up comedians: Ryan Lopes, Kelly something, and Jonathan
Clarkson.
Tillman. No, it wasn't Kelly Clarkson.
Tillman had me in stitches.
Yeah, Tillman's very funny.
It was
He's a funny
good,
guy.
okay, best.
Yeah,
That's
in my
how the-
opinion, it
that's
was
how the
okay,
order
good, best.
But I feel like I heard his last joke, the doing time joke, somewhere before.
Yeah, you heard it from him the one time we went to.
Was that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's repeated that joke. So
I heard
it's
that.
a good joke.
I think I've heard that like Hitler efficiency joke before.
Yeah.
But you know,
There are only so many jokes,
real
right?
slim joke.
Yeah. So then Chuck and Brad come on, obviously, and they do their first segment, which is a kind of like a reprisal of one of their old segments. They did the Bradley Stevenson Christmas cards on the first podcast, and this was the Noni Maxud funeral
Yeah.
cards. I thought they were super funny. I thought the Bradley Stevenson cards were way funnier.
So basically, just to run it down real quick, to explain it, one of the band members
Eric
of
Maxud.
Chuck's, Eric Maxud, has an imaginary grandmother called Noni Maxud.
Because his real grandmother is Nanny Maxud.
Yeah. So,
Chuck and Brad made funeral invitations pretending that Noni Maxud had died because it would tick off Eric Maxud because Eric is a little baby when it comes to pranks usually. So they sent it to 100 random people across the United States, like sending them fake messages, like joking, just funny messages, like obviously not real, but like
not real, but kind of real. Like
Yeah.
some of them were convincing, others were just outright
Yeah.
outlandish.
Yeah, it was 98 random people and 2 people that weren't random. One person was one of the guys from the Tell 'em Steve Dave podcast, which is the same thing.
Yeah, kind of the same.
From Comic Men.
Yeah.
If you've ever seen that show, because Chuck has interviewed them before. And
Yeah.
he's hung out with them. And his reaction was, I can't. At first, he was like, I can't believe someone went this far to meet Q, who's from the Practical Jokers. And then the other person he sent to was the entire band of Bowling for Soup, because he's interviewed them as well. And Bowling for Soup is Eric Maxud's favorite band. So there's a 4-minute long video of the main the
bassist.
Bassist.
No, it was the bassist.
It was the bassist.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Of the bassist from Bowling for Soup, pretty much responding to it as if it was real. Like Eric Maxud's a dick. Like, I can't believe you did all this. Like, all that fun stuff.
Like tearing Maxud apart.
Yeah.
Absolutely
And
tearing him apart.
on stage, Maxud's like,
You saw like his hopes and dreams just get shattered
Yeah.
and come down.
like he was going to jump across the table and kill Chuck live on the podcast. But the last like 30 seconds of it is the guy going like, haha, this is all a joke. Like you're still a dick, but like we know this isn't real. I don't actually think those things about you. It was a funny time.
Yeah.
Then the second segment was a retelling of a famous story, also known as Jurassic Park. So what
Very
did
famous.
Yeah. So what happens is
Never heard of
Brad is not a great artist, but so they have him draw scenes from Jurassic Park.
Like key scenes.
Yeah. And then Chuck writes a whole script based on the bad drawings, and then he has Brad read it like for the first time live.
Yeah.
In my opinion, it wasn't.
It wasn't as good as the first one.
It wasn't as it was their weakest like live retelling of a story.
Yeah.
But it was still pretty funny.
They've done Lion King, Toy Story, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, this one, and I think they did one more that I'm forgetting off the top of my head. And the last segment,
Didn't they show the How the Grinch Stole Christmas?
they showed like a little panels from it. They didn't show the whole thing.
Then
The thing that people are most upset about,
like
Half of it was pretty funny.
yeah, it's just the second time it was like, yeah.
Yeah.
So
The other half was-
Brad is a very conservative person, and I don't mean that in the political sense. I mean just like he's very.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
Zakk is going through all the motions with the jacket on, and
Yeah.
it's like, I keep watching him touch things,
What?
and then he keeps fiddling, and I'm just watching.
He's learning his new body.
do you want a fidget cube? That way you can
No, I was just scratching my face. Feels good.
Anyway,
So-
so,
I'm sorry. It's super distracting. that's
So
all.
Brad is a very conservative person. Like he's to himself. He's very plain. He's pretty religious. So
take Wade's palette and make it into a person.
yeah. So pretty much.
I don't know
I
what
don't-
the fuck that means.
Yeah, I don't.
So what Chuck did.
we'll worry about that after.
Just keep
this
going,
one.
keep
What
going.
Chuck did
Power through.
is he wrote a script, paid someone to act out a Brad porn, where one of the characters is Brad and one of the characters was like one of Brad's coworkers at the time, filled with like jokes about like running gags about Brad at the time, and then they show it live, censored, but
Not really.
only so
The
censored.
porn was originally 9 minutes long.
Yep, it was cut down.
Chuck
to,
was able to edit it down and censor it to 4 minutes,
Mm-hmm.
but it was still 4 minutes of a
badly yeah a Z-list porn.
You
It was
could
cu-
see 95% of what was happening.
yeah. Basically,
It was
just
literally just the genitals.
he made
that
it R-rated.
Yeah.
Is what he said, but it was more like a
NC-17. I'd
yeah. It was
say.
more
Yeah.
NC-17.
Not X, but NC-17.
No.
It was called Indiana Brad and the Temple of Poon.
And
So they show it
God.
the first time. Everyone's vomiting at this point. You may as well just say.
a direct quote from Zakk,
Was pretty
who's to
funny.
my left. I paid $8 for this.
Yeah. And then Steph Swiftly was like, "You didn't pay $8 for this." And I'm like, "Listen, I did kind of."
Oh no! You also yelled out before that. What the hell am I watching?
Mm-hmm.
Did I yell that?
Yes,
Yeah.
you did. And I saw Chuck
I thought that was an
crack
inside.
up.
I thought that was an inside.
I thought that was an inside.
No,
thing.
that was definitely an outside.
I thought that was only in the bear head.
So Brad hates the Brad porn, obviously.
Like, it's the one thing in their friendship that has made them stop talking.
You can't blame him.
Yeah, no, I can't.
Can't blame the
I
guy
can't.
for hating it.
So Brad said, "I will let you show this, but you have to make an educational math video to make up for the showing the Brad porn." So they do that, but they make an educational math video about the Brad porn.
So they re-show it a second time.
Yeah, just with like cuts to educational slides.
On paper, real funny.
Yeah.
Watching it,
Not
to
just-
sit,
wasn't
to have to
great.
sit there and watch 4 minutes of a
'cause it's not
horrible
good porn.
yeah,
No.
it's
No.
Z-list porn.
It's like
I don't know what that is.
Bad
I'm
acting?
assume it's bad.
bad acting, bad
no
camera
one's
angles.
attractive in this.
No.
So it's not like you're seeing anything
Yeah.
you want to see.
Bad camera angles, bad audio equipment.
Everybody just looks like a worn out leather ball bag.
Yep.
So
I'll take
it's
your
not
word
great.
for it.
It's
Yeah.
not great.
So
30% on Rotten Tomatoes.
So yeah. So
Wow, it got as high as a 30 on Rotten Tomatoes. That's
They were
actually
lenient
pretty
with
good.
it because of the budget.
yeah, makes sense. $100, pretty easy.
$100.
Yeah, that's all-
Was that the Uber fare for the actors to
No,
get
that's
to
how
the
much
place?
it costs for them to actually do it. This was filmed in their house. What are you talking about? So they do the educational segment, and then they at the closing of the whole thing was they were gonna let Brad. They deleted all of the Brad porn, like from existence, and then they had one like physical copy of it for Brad to physically break to like break the Brad porn. So he does that, and then Lou, who's someone they brought on stage who helped with the Brad porn thing, was like, "Oh wait, how many copies of that did you want made?" And then you see Lou reach under his his chair and pull out another copy of like the Brad porn.
Chuck did it as well.
Yep. And then everyone in the audience reached under the chair, and there was a copy of the Brad porn under everyone's chair in the studio,
which is pretty funny.
Yeah. So it wasn't. It was all blank disc. It wasn't actually the Brad porn. It led to vbwkids.com/bradporn.mp4, and spoilers.
That's your website.
Yeah.
Oh.
If you go to that website, it like starts the Brad porn like the first 5 seconds. And then it goes to just Chuck and Lou like going, what the fuck are you doing? Are you kidding me?
We
like,
said that we were going to delete this.
Yeah,
Why would you? This is horrible. Why would you even try to come here and watch this again? We said we were going to delete it.
Yeah, it was funny. It was a good time.
It was definitely a
That joke was like 5 years in the making too, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Like,
a long
That's
time.
a long
man.
con.
Yeah.
This is a long con. I thought it had something to do with food. I thought it was food related.
Nope. Born.
That's
wrong.
like you figure. Well, going the distance for a joke. Fuck Rick and Morty when they did their season 3 episode premiere. That's been like a year and a half in the making.
Well, all of season 3.
Yeah. So I mean,
Summer.
Bring it back.
Summer 2017.
summer
Hopefully.
2017.
Hopefully.
I think
It will.
season 3, episode 2 was supposed to air yesterday or something.
I was looking it up and they said the rest of the episodes later in the summer.
Oh, in the summer?
Yeah.
Damn.
It was a genius move to air the first episode on April
Hands on-
Fool's
hands
on the
on it.
internet.
Yeah.
That was a genius because a lot of people they're like nobody's gonna believe that
Yeah.
it was.
no. And to just stream it so that you couldn't like.
Like catch the actual
Yeah.
demon.
It wasn't streamed in full. It was definitely like cut weird.
Yeah, no, there was definitely weird chops.
Yeah.
Because I remember sitting there, I'm like, there's just like 3 lines of conversation that have completely. Like, I can tell that there's supposed to be something in the middle.
The first episode was great though.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
that's a
it's-
great
and it's
episode.
really
That
good.
was fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna watch last night's Samurai Jack though.
Me too.
I still haven't
watched it
watched
yet.
that. I watched the first 2
Gotta
seasons
watch
of
it.
that.
Gotta watch it.
I started
Season
watching
5,
a show
pretty good.
called American Gods. It's on Stars.
Oh yeah, I want to watch
Fucking
that.
Neil
That
Gaiman's
was-
Yeah,
shit.
because I read the book and I've heard that it's pretty accurate to the book and also.
That's
really
what
good
they were
to-
saying when I was looking it up. I haven't read the book. I'm reading The Dark Tower right now.
I hear
Me
it's a good show.
too. Literally, me
Dude.
too.
Book buddies.
I want to watch that movie.
What book are you on?
Dark Tower. I'm only on the first one. I've been like falling asleep early, so I haven't had a chance to
That
read
makes
too
sense.
much
movie
of it.
looks
but-
great.
Visually.
Yeah.
Visually. Well, I think the
But I've heard like
content-wise
some
was
I've
good,
heard
too.
like some conflicting opinions on it. Like some people say they really like it, and then other people are complaining about like the second half of the trailer or something.
When
But I don't know enough about what happens to know
Yeah.
why people would have issues with the trailers.
when
Right.
I'm on book 5,
of the Dark Tower. Fuck me.
there's seven books.
Did Neil Gaiman
Wow.
write that one too?
No, that
Or
was Stephen King.
Okay.
When I first watched this trailer, like everyone else, I was really into the first half, which was mostly just like scenic shots and
yeah,
establishing
like
shots, stuff
him
that.
like him
And
loading
then-
the guns and firing and stuff.
Exactly. And then the second half, which focuses more on one of the other main characters, I was like, I don't like this. It's not really like the book and all that fun stuff. But in the spirit of the Dark Tower series, which one of their main focuses, like something that they reiterate often and like throughout the whole series, is there are more worlds than these. I'm gonna be like, okay, fine. I'm gonna throw away all criticism about this that I have that's story based, because this is, I can look at this like it's a different Roland and a different Jake and a different like everyone else. So I'm
Well, that
like,
was the argument
Yeah.
that was made with a lot of people who had problems with the all-female Ghostbuster cast. That was a lot of people had made mention of that. They're like, at the end, like either before the credits or after the credits or whatever, have a scene where a portal opens up and you see the other, like,
Yeah, the
obviously
original
not all of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they
You
just didn't-
see the other Ghostbusters, and then that ties the whole thing together.
They
and
just
then,
didn't do a good job on that movie.
yeah, and
It's
then
a
you
bad
just,
movie.
I never saw it, but they're
It's
like,
not great.
if you tie the worlds together like that, you can get a ton of people to shut up if you tie the worlds together
Yeah.
like that, because then everybody's going to go, oh, it's a different reality.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or
Yeah.
at the end scene, they just pan out and it's a TV screen and it's like it was the Ghostbusters
Yeah.
show.
Yeah.
It was like
Yeah.
a parody on 2016 or whatever.
Yeah.
That'd be great because every male role in that movie, they're all fucking idiots.
Yeah,
Every
they all
single
hated
one of
it.
them.
Bill, like, none of them wanted to do it either.
Well, no, I mean, in the new Ghostbusters movie, the writing is such so that every male character is portrayed as a fucking idiot, and all the female characters are like, we're strong and empowered and female, and we're the best, and oh my god, and it's like,
The thing that
Shut the
drove
fuck
me
up.
nuts is when all of a sudden she started, like, at one point she starts fighting them with those things on her hands.
oh, that was cool.
But I was like, but it's like, they're
Doesn't
ghosts.
make sense, but it's cool.
They're ghosts.
Yeah, but it's like, ectoplasma, fucking
Right,
whatever.
but they're ghosts. They never fought them with their hands in the movies. or
Oh,
the,
well, you
In the
know.
original, it's like
They fought him with the guns, and they're like, "Don't cross the streams," and then they crossed the streams.
And then everything was okay.
Yeah, and then
kind
everything
of.
was fine.
If okay enough.
Are you the keymaster?
Yeah.
Am I?
I don't know. I'm asking.
So I mean, but I think that would have been a good idea. And like you were saying with multiple realities, when you get into those books or movies with multiple realities,
Yeah.
Multiple
you can do
realities.
that, and a lot of people will accept it for.
What it is.
I
yeah.
mean, it might not be. I mean, it's
They'll
not.
be more accepting.
Yeah,
coming
some
off.
people are going to be like not
feel like it'll
happy
be
with it.
Wow.
Got that bear hat head.
Some people are going to throw a hissy fit, but at the same time, they'll realize, they'll be like, all right, well, you explained it away, so now
Yeah.
I can't. I mean, what can I really
Yeah.
say to
Can't
argue?
bitch about this too much.
Right.
Yeah.
You've explained why it's going the way it's going.
Yeah.
So. But I'll watch that. Like that's the whole
I
thing
got
with
it.
the
Relax.
with
Don't worry
Marvel Avengers and stuff. They're talking. They were just talking about. They were saying when it's all over after Infinity War Part 2, they were talking about revamping the whole series, which
Again?
you can do because you can have that multiple reality thing.
Yeah.
where
I mean,
there's
they have
more
that
than-
multiple
You know what I'm
realities thing,
saying?
yeah.
So they're able to do it, but
Female Thor.
yeah, female Thor and female
Jane Foster. Spoiler.
Yeah. Well,
I
like
think
the-
you know
Nazi Captain America.
I might
Yeah.
want
Well,
to see that. Like it's
not,
kind
not
of
Hydra. Don't call him Nazi. That's
Hell Hydra.
They are
he's a
literally
Nazi.
the same
Yeah.
organization.
Yes, they are.
Founded by Nazis.
Yeah.
Very Nazi ideals.
Yes.
Also, spoiler alert, that's Cosmic Cube happening. That's why.
Oh, is it?
That's why he's a Nazi. Because Red Skull got the Cosmic Cube and he was like, make it so Captain America was a Nazi the whole time.
I'm the Red Skull.
Exactly.
I sound very much like Skeletor.
Well, he has a skull for a face, so
He's not. He doesn't sound anything like Skeletor.
he sounds like a German
in the
Skeletor.
movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like Agent
Listen.
Smith in the movie.
Listen, in my head,
I still
he
haven't
sounds
seen
like
Civil. I
Skeletor.
still haven't seen Civil War in its entirety.
It's pretty good.
Really?
Yeah,
It's pretty good.
Yeah,
Pretty good
I
movie.
wanted
But
to
as
watch
you know,
it just
every movie-
because.
It's a good movie.
yeah, every movie's a good movie.
Yeah. Marvel's usually pretty good about it though.
Yeah, DC.
DC really needs to. I know they
Stop.
gotta do something.
Well, the thing is, I think that Marvel's live action movies are fantastic.
Oh yeah.
Cartoons, garbage. DC's cartoons, fantastic.
Great.
Yeah.
Live action,
I think
Some of the
that.
Marvel cartoons are good.
some of them, but not, I would say there's more quality.
I think it's
DC
it's been
cartoons.
rehashed
Yeah.
about 1,000 times.
That's because they're all
but
Batman cartoons.
You have to let.
Batman was good, Superman was good, Justice League was good, Justice League Unlimited was
You have
good.
to let DC be dark.
Young Justice
Yeah.
was good, Young
Teen
Justice
Titans
League-
was good.
Exactly.
Because that's what they were supposed to.
If DC,
DC's
like-
supposed to be dark. They should let that be dark.
Is it though?
Compared to Marvel?
Yeah.
Like
I say compared
Batman,
to Marvel, yeah.
Compared to Marvel, yes, but when you took Batman versus Superman and made it about Martha, you yeah, you kind of like just
You got a mom? I got a mom.
What's your mom's name? Oh shit, that's my mom's name.
Let's be best friends.
let's save the world,
Did we
yeah.
just become best
Yeah,
friends?
no,
Step Brothers.
that's exactly what that was. A
About Bruce
dramatic.
Wayne and
That was.
Superman.
That was
Superman
a
versus
dramatic.
Batman.
That was a dramatic reenactment of we just
yeah.
became best friends.
Yep.
Was that? And it could have been so much better.
I
And then
want to see John C. Reilly and Will Ferrell
As-
in Superman and Batman costume.
And then I was
I
reading.
mean, I also get that they're trying to do 3 stories at one time.
Yeah.
Death, Superman, Trinity, and the
right,
fucking
but
other one. But
Marvel is taking their time. They're not like, but I think DC feels like they're so far behind that
They have to catch up.
They
Yeah,
have
they
to
need
catch
to-
up.
they-
They're
yeah,
trying
that
to do
makes sense.
something in
Can't
order
do
to
that,
hook
though.
the
Yeah.
audience.
You can't do that because
Yeah.
if you just bull through everything, no one's gonna get character development.
Yeah.
No one's gonna understand why.
No one's gonna
anything,
care.
Right.
Well, I think they're actually having a hard time with it as well because the characters have been hashed out so many times in so many
there's
different
like,
lights.
What is it?
To do,
15 Batman movies or something?
to do it in a modern interpretation, the people already know
Just get
Superman.
the same
They already
writers that
know
Marvel
Batman.
has.
There's no,
They seem to be doing a great goddamn job
Yeah.
of it.
but there's
Joss
no.
Whedon, write a Batman movie.
No,
you know
someone
what?
give him money to write Firefly.
again,
Yes.
Didn't he already try that?
No,
They
Yes.
tried kickstarting it.
he needs to come back. Firefly was fantastic.
it was pretty good.
Nation Fillion is amazing.
He is. He's also aged very gracefully.
Yes, he
Are you
has.
Much
sure you
better
don't
than
mean-
Brendan Fraser.
Are you sure you don't mean Brendan Fraser?
No, Brendan Fraser looks like a pile of shit.
Yeah,
now.
Brendan Fraser didn't age very
No.
well.
That's why he's not in the new Mummy.
He looks like a pile of shit that took a pile of shit.
Yes. And even lumpier.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow viscous
But
shit.
yeah, no, they
Love you, Brendan Fraser, but goddamn.
they were just talking about his movie Blast from the Past the other day with
Who?
Blast from the
movie?
Past. Brendan
Oh,
Fraser.
when he got
He's in a movie?
when he got born in like a plane or something.
No, he was born
Oh,
in
no,
the
1960s.
and he
His family went into an underground bunker
That's
for
what
fear
it
of the
was.
Cold War, and he comes
for
out, what is it, like
35 years.
2003?
No, he comes out. No, it's 35 years in like
1990 something.
No, he comes out.
They
Late
went
90s,
in the
early
60s.
2000s. Yeah,
Came
it's
out
like
in the
late
90s.
90s, early 2000s when he comes out
Yeah.
of the bunker, and he has all like it goes through the whole movie, and then you find out at the end his father's like, oh, I have all these bonds, and it's all like Coca-Cola and
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all shit that took off and they're
yeah,
fucking
it's all
rich.
like stuff that started in the 60s and now like it's just stupid money that they're worth, and he's like, oh.
Do I have to play
Nate-
that? Do I have
Nate-
to watch that? I've played Fallout. I know what the nuclear.
It's-
war
yeah,
and
it's-
everything-
You're fine.
Yeah.
You might have to.
Are you going to explain this at all? Ever?
Well, we already did earlier.
They already
Did
did in
you?
the beginning.
I don't know if you did.
We
I
brought it
think we
up.
just you just brought it up.
All right, so this is a Euler's disc.
I feel like if
This
we
is-
have it, we might as well.
This is a physics toy.
It goes spinny. It
It goes spinny and it makes a lot of noise. No, basically what this is. So this is a mirror. If you can't see.
a mirror.
Hold on, can you see yourself?
Well, they can see the cat.
Oh, they can see this flash. And what this does, this is polished steel.
From Poland.
Spun on this, it creates a very low friction surface. So the weight of
mirrors
this
are very
Euler's disc,
smooth.
this is very
This
heavy.
is
Like
slightly concave.
Smash.
smash,
Million
breaks
pieces.
the table. This is a very heavy disc. So essentially, what this is doing, as it's spinning, gravity is trying to force this down.
about you
However,
show it on top?
with its curved surface, it doesn't go down
don't you show 'em
right away.
first?
I'm going to.
And explain it. Or
So,
explain
Show
it
'em
while it's
live.
going.
Live.
Oh,
on
where's the square one? That's got a much
There's
better
a
presentation.
square one.
Let me see it.
I'm not giving.
Let me see it.
He
Just
plays
give
your
it on,
words.
please.
The
Fuck.
sooner he does it, the sooner it gets over with.
Much better presentation.
I doubt they're gonna.
You ready? 3,
Oh,
3, 2, 1. Hey, there we go! Wow, look at that, everybody! It's
this because it's
I'm
so.
Mr. Euler, and this is my disc.
I'm Mr. Euler. Play on.
I'm
Are you
Mr.
also
Euler.
Mr. Euler?
Yes, I'm also Mr. Euler.
I'm Mr. Euler from picking
Ah,
things
it
up
flipped
that are
upside
really
down.
heavy.
Oh no!
I have herniated Euler's
Man, this
disc.
thing's great.
Wow, this is a great
You've
investment.
herniated your Euler's disc? That's
Alright,
terrible.
so-
Stop spinning.
Yep.
Basically, because it's so low friction, this will just continue to spin and continue to spin and continue to spin.
What do you have to say for yourself?
It's basically just a representation of low friction environment, gravity forcing a very smooth surface to come to a stop.
Great.
I'm sure it does.
Oh yeah, really get in there.
This steel is I forget what type of steel. Like it's,
I'm not telling you. Secret.
but it's a physics toy, and I've always kind of
vibranium.
wanted one. This was on sale, that's why I bought it. I wasn't gonna buy one at full price.
It's Wakandan vibranium.
And so now comes the fun part, where it makes weird noises.
There's like a
Helicopter.
There's a 3-second delay. I just realized.
Yeah.
While you guys were doing all your
There's more
talking,
than
I was
that.
I was watching the screen trying to figure out what the delay was.
So it's still going. We got this to spin for 2.5 minutes last night. The longest one's like three and a half.
will transcend you into the Twilight Zone.
I'm gonna have a seizure
Oh yeah, probably should have said seizure warning.
For what?
or throw up.
In the world.
What's happening?
In a
But
world
that's
where
seizure
Euler's
worthy.
disc
I don't know. Well, it's
Hey, you know
jiggling
what'd be
the
really
nose.
great? I
If I
went
did
like
this,
that.
or if I did this.
I can still hear it, kind of.
Yeah, but they can't see it.
All right, here's the fun part.
Best part of the whole thing. And then
Wow,
silence.
that was amazing.
Ta-da!
It spins.
I really
It spins,
feel
it
like
makes
I've
noises.
It
experienced.
spins,
I feel
it
like I
whirs,
feel like
it's-
I'm on a new level now. I've transcended to a new level
Yeah.
of
You decompressed your mind.
yes.
One of my
Uncoupled.
favorite things about it though is like the absolute silence right after. Like immediately after it stops, everything just seems to be so quiet.
It's like when you live in a city for a year and then you go home and it's
Yeah.
What is the noise?
There's
How am I
nothing. You
supposed to
can't hear
sleep?
anything.
Just screaming silence.
like the silence is loud. Silence can be loud.
Yeah.
Silence can be deafening.
Yes.
As they say. Yes.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Do you know
Yes.
a lot about silence, Tyler?
I do.
Expound upon that for me.
Surprising because you never shut.
Silence. The absence of noise.
My favorite absence.
This is
of
my
noise.
opinion on silence.
It's a good opinion.
Great opinion.
It's very quiet.
Yeah.
I love it. No, I know what you're saying. Like silence can be deafening because we've lived here for almost 3 years, and
You know who's really good at silence?
who?
Simon and Garfunkel.
God damn it!
I don't know. Disturbed did a cover of that, and it came out really, really
It
well.
did. It is.
It came out amazing. Don't you, me, you dirty hippies.
What are you? A Yule's disc?
No, I'm an
I
explosion.
find it ironic you're calling us dirty hippies when dirty hippies made that song.
Right, but it wasn't a dirty hippie that did the cover of it.
I don't know about that.
I wouldn't say he's clean.
He's a crusty hippie.
He's not even a hippie.
He's a
Disturbed is not hippies at all.
no.
Let's be honest
New
here.
age
He made
hippies.
that song with Justin Bieber.
Who did?
Sorry, what?
And the rain will kill us all. You never
What?
seen that mashup
What? No.
of Justin Bieber's Baby and what's that song called?
Something
What
by
was he
Disturbed.
singing? Yeah, something by Disturbed. You should look it up. It's great. It's fucking
I'll
awesome.
look it up after the podcast.
No.
No.
Why?
It's copyrighted.
Nuh-uh. If you take two copywritten songs, it's like taking two negatives. If you multiply them by each other, you make a positive.
Yeah,
It's
for the
not-
person who made it.
I don't know enough about what he's saying to
In the
argue.
rain will kill
That's
us all. Throw ourselves against the wall.
But on to more important things.
No one else.
Oh,
Oh,
we have more people here.
The Martyr and Me or something?
Sure.
Oh, Psychosocial. That song.
That's not Disturbed.
Oh, that's Slipknot.
Sloop
Still
League.
good.
Yeah. All right. So,
Oh, why is it sticky?
I told you.
All the chairs are sticky.
Why?
I come in them.
You
I
what?
already told
come
you
in
this.
them.
I come in them.
What the hell?
When I
He
smoked
coming
the,
on.
when I smoked the marijuana.
A common law.
do you want some marijuana?
Wade does it the best.
It does.
I'm not doing it again. Just
Damn
because you're
it.
looking at
So-
me, I'm not gonna do it.
It's fine.
Did anybody here play Zero Dawn?
No,
No.
I did not want it.
Horizon Zero Dawn?
Yes.
I haven't played it.
You haven't played it?
No.
You-
I played Legend of Zelda, so
I didn't get.
Yeah,
already
I'm
set.
still
I didn't
on
get.
that.
I didn't get.
Already-
I didn't get a Switch, so I'm not. Gonna
Play
get
it
it.
on
Wii
Wii
U.
U.
Wii U?
I don't want to. I don't have a Wii U either.
Do you want to borrow one?
No, I don't want to borrow one.
I'm still playing.
I'm not
Why
a
not?
peasant.
Rent a center.
Rent Center.
Try to catch it in between your fingers. You suck.
Damn it.
What a surprise! You're terrible at that.
Anyway, so pause on Dawn.
How's Horizon Zero Dawn?
Oh, it was really
Should I
good.
buy it?
Yes.
I want to buy it when the price drops. Price hasn't dropped yet.
Like when it gets to
Still
30
hasn't?
Like 30 or 40.
It
Yeah.
probably won't drop until the DLC comes out. Just
Oh,
right
DLC
before the
for it?
DLC comes out.
See, the
Or
thing
E3.
about Horizon
Or E3,
Zero
yeah,
Dawn
probably E3.
is that I can't climb anything in that game, and that's really a problem for me now.
You can climb things. It's just predetermined.
Not
things.
everything, yeah.
You can't
not
climb everything.
It's
I
not,
wish
it's
you
But-
could climb everything.
not
though.
Legend of Zooples.
See, that's why I like Steep so much.
But the battle
and
scenes
Legend
are
of Zelda.
pretty fucking crazy.
Oh,
the
the
game
battles
also
are
looks amazing.
the battles are intense. The game is the commercials do it no justice whatsoever.
visual
The game
fidelity.
is beautiful,
Yeah.
and the story actually works.
Wow.
It's one of those post-apocalyptic stories,
Mm-hmm.
but not in the. It's not like a stupid. I mean,
Not in the overdone way.
right? It's not overdone. It's a very like light. They don't
It's like
push it
humanity
heavy.
gets set back like
Yeah.
thousands of years.
Yes, but it's not. But it's the way it gets set back and the way
Yeah.
they come to it. and
I know the whole story, so I can agree. I can corroborate with what he's saying.
It was. I was expecting.
Stop. Corroborate.
Corroborate.
In listening.
It's collaborate.
I know, but I'm corroborating.
He's
I thought it was
corroborating
gonna
with
be-
Horizon.
I got the
Zero
game
Dawn.
because
Zero
it
Dawn.
looked cool and the combat looked cool, but then the story actually, when the story
but
actually,
then I
played out-
liked it.
yeah,
Damn it!
ah, you
I just
story.
wanted to shit on it.
Then
the
it was
whole
one.
time.
Then it was one of those games where the story actually works. So, and it's like a real light touch the way it works. So it was pretty good. But yeah, so if you
my
want to get
spine.
it, so I definitely
I
get it.
uncoupled your Euler's disc.
Thank you.
I fixed it.
It was fused and now it's
Yeah.
unfused.
Yeah,
But
now
yeah,
it's
I'd get
spinning
it
forever.
But and it wouldn't be me a guest on Ridiculoud if I didn't mention
Kyle, when are we gonna play Diablo again? Me, you, and Tyler. So we just
Kingdoms
fuck
of
over Tyler.
Amalur.
Oh,
God
yeah,
damn it.
classic. Okay.
Oh, that game that Carl Ripken made?
Yeah, Cal Ripken Jr.
Yeah, Cal Ripken.
Well, go on.
with his bloody underpants.
It's
He had
bloody
a hemorrhoid,
sock.
Wade.
Sorry, you shouldn't have been catching.
Someone needs to jump on that style of game and make it again. But
Failed MMO, but single player.
it wasn't a failed MMO.
It was
exactly
gonna be
what it
an
is.
MMO. It was Project Cornelius was an MMO.
It was
That
gonna be
camp-
the idea.
It was gonna be a WoW
solid.
killer.
yeah.
It was a solid,
killer.
solid plan, and it worked. And then they just like did not.
Before or after Kurt Schilling had
the
his
state of
fingers in
the
it.
state
That's
of
what
Rhode
the
Island
problem
decided
was.
they're not doing anything with it.
That game could have been awesome. And then they were
It
like,
was awesome.
no, what I mean is like more awesome. Like
Yeah.
it could have carried somewhere because it had the components to do it.
You know what made it more awesome? Co-op.
Yes.
I would say that would be that,
Yeah.
that would be a game that would benefit from co-op.
If they had done
Couch or
co-op,
otherwise.
that would have put the game up there, and it
Yeah.
would still be a
it
going
would
franchise.
it would have actually made money, and you know
Yeah.
the state of Rhode Island wouldn't have to buy it.
That
that-
game, but I think because of that, I think that game was doomed before it even started, just because the way they went about
I would say
developing
so.
it.
Absolutely.
Because it had no, I mean, it started off in the whole, like Dead Island, even Dead Island that had very little hype,
Yeah.
very little media presence before, like that game succeeded.
Yeah.
And KOA is I thought it was
Is that the
put
same
together.
company? Is that the same game company? The people who made Dead Island made KOA?
No.
No, because that was
KOA is 38 Studios.
yeah,
a big,
38
huge,
Studios, yeah.
Right.
But the formula was there, everything was there, but they didn't. It had nowhere to go, and
Yeah.
it started like the minute the game was released, they were like, 38 Studios is shutting down.
Goodbye.
We made this company to make one game.
We're gonna
Hope you
release
didn't
a DLC.
expect any DLC.
I think they released 2 DLCs,
They did, yeah.
Yeah.
and then we're like,
Bye.
see you later, everybody. Good luck, high five. All right,
Yeah.
see you later,
They
bye.
made
High
money.
five. We're all
Good game,
homeless.
good game, good game. That's what it was.
Yep.
And Kurt Schilling was like, well, I have to go back to my mansion.
Yeah,
so.
I still have tons of money, so
Yeah.
I'm just gonna.
So fuck y'all.
And then
Maybe
Rhode
you
Island,
nerds haven't heard. I played baseball.
and then Rhode Island went, hey.
Hey.
You owe us
that.
money. Wait a minute. Yeah. So
Kurt only got in his nerd bunker, and they never heard from that.
Yeah.
Bunker.
somebody's got to be able to. I mean, the rights to that
Get to
game
him, yeah.
have to be open at this point.
You have to buy it from the state of Rhode Island.
Yeah, but how much can they possibly be worth at this point?
Whatever the amount they were in the negative is probably how much it's going to cost.
I don't even know if they'd be.
Kyle,
I
I think we need to
don't even know if
Get
the name
millions
would
of
be
dollars.
worth that.
make a
much.
couple investments.
Yeah, you don't need to buy the name.
I think
Just-
you could
just- Just
You
call
make a
it.
game that's
Just
like
call
it.
Todd McFarlane. Have him write the same story, but like change a few words. Done. Set.
Perfect.
It'd be perfect
You know who did the music for that game?
Grant Kirkhope.
Yes.
for Kingdoms of Amalur.
Yeah.
He did a great job.
It's Grant Kirkhope. He always does a good job.
It's true.
He can do no wrong
It's
as far
true.
as I'm concerned.
He's a,
But I
he's a
wish I
bear.
still had that game because there were different parts of it that I kind of played
have
through
it.
fast. Do you
wanna
really?
borrow it?
On what is it on though?
360? It's on PC too.
I'm getting my computer fixed. Maybe I'll play it on that.
The ROG.
I feel like
Whoops.
I remember it very fondly, but
It
I feel like
was-
it's definitely one of those. If I go back and play it, I'll be like,
You'll
it's a
be
very
able to
slow
see
game.
what was
Yeah.
wrong.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
that was my
But-
I don't have a
biggest
problem
issue
with that, but
was
it's
how
It's not
slow
as
it was.
slow. It's not
That's
as
a
slow
problem.
as Dragon's Dogma.
that's
was.
true. Dragon's
Yeah.
Dogma is
Nothing,
also
but
very
that's
slow.
those crazy Japanese people and
Yeah.
their
Goddamn-
distaste for fast travel.
goddamn Capcom.
They hate
They do
fast
they
travel
literally hate
so
fast
much.
travel. Well, it's I can understand because you could look at it as lazy game design. It's but at the same time, it's convenient game design. So it's like,
Yeah,
Fast
it-
travel?
like
Yeah.
no one wants to. When you have to walk, when it's a 20-minute walk
It's a video
from
game.
one
Yeah.
village to the other one, it's like I don't want to do
And
this.
that's if you don't get stopped in between by monsters.
Right,
if
and
you
then-
run, you can never be
environments.
stopped.
and then
That
they
being
were
said,
certain,
I didn't fast travel very much in Breath of the Wild, unless
Yeah.
it was like from here to
yeah,
here.
yeah, me neither.
yeah.
Oh, I'm
I
gonna
always
want to
said,
play that.
I always said I'll just fast travel, but I was like, actually, there's a thing over there.
So
May as well-
Yeah, no, yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
this thing's on the way.
Yeah.
But it, like Kingdom KOA had fast travel,
Mm-hmm.
which worked out very much in its favor because
Yes.
that was a huge map.
If it didn't have fast travel, I think it would have failed even harder.
Oh yeah, it would have failed even. It wouldn't have made it half as far as it did.
And
But it
Kingdoms
was,
of Amalur, you have to walk 3 hours to get to the next
Yeah.
level. Well, not playing the game.
Not gonna play it.
well, that Dragon's Dogma, I think I lasted a couple weeks.
Mm-hmm.
I think you quit playing before I did because you could do the.
The pawns.
Yeah, you can share the
I
pawns.
still really like that.
That was a
system.
great
Yeah.
idea because I'd take your pawns
Yeah.
once in a while.
Betty White is great.
Yes, and then
What?
He
you
made
could
a pawn.
You could like
Oh, okay.
hire pawns
Yeah.
to be like companions.
It's like
Yeah.
a second character, but it's an AI that you design.
Yeah, and then what happens is
So
like
it's
they'll
like a companion.
Yeah.
Yes, and then they'll travel with you and you level them up and like, but it's his companion,
Yeah.
so he can level them up and change
It was
their
a little,
gear
it was a
and all
little
that.
girl, and since it was medieval settings, I figured, Betty White was probably a child around this time.
And then
Jesus Christ.
and then I could go into like there was
Brutal.
like a I don't
Like
know
a
what you
hub.
call it, like a hub you could go in, yeah, a hub you could go
Yeah.
into, and I could hire her for my adventure for
Yeah.
that day, and
If you needed
she
like
could
a,
get
like a
equipment
knight or a
and stuff
healer
with me.
or anything like that.
The only thing was I couldn't change like any of her stats or equipment.
Yeah.
But she could go back to Wade with any equipment she'd got from me, and then Wade could switch her around and all that.
You know who's also in Kingdoms of Amalur? No. Just take a wild guess.
Me?
Hold on.
Dil-
Give us a
voice
a
actor.
hint. Okay.
No one
let's
knows.
say, you know who else exists in this game?
Actually, he might be, but that's
No one
not-
knows probably.
I
He's
bet
in
she
everything
is.
else.
I don't know.
Joss Whedon.
Can we get one more hint?
He's not a voice actor.
Yeah, he's
Can we
throwing
get-
it out
can we
there.
get
You
one
said
more hint?
yes.
One more hint.
He also
Well, is
does
he from-
anime.
Joss Whedon?
I don't know that. I don't do anime.
I got nothing.
Steve Blum.
Really?
Really?
Spike Spiegel from Cowboy Bebop.
Weird.
I still haven't seen all of
Also
Cowboy
the guy
Bebop.
who
I've only seen the movie.
Tom from Toonami.
Do you
Yeah.
watch like any anime at all? Because like I know you
I
used to
don't
watch
know.
like
I,
You got some radio?
I
still
would.
like hair checks.
I
Hey,
kid, you want some
but I
anime?
don't know. There's so much of it. I don't know
Hey, kid, you
what's
wanna
good
movie?
and what's shit.
Attack.
So I don't want to
Of the-
like start watching one.
of the
and be like,
bear
this sucks.
weave.
It has to be interesting, or I'm not going to want to watch it at
yeah.
all.
Do you
It's
like
like-
space?
Yeah, I want to watch Cowboy Bebop because I saw the movie.
Harlock
the
Space
movie?
Pirate.
Yeah, I watched Harlock Space Pirate because that was on Netflix.
The movie?
And I'm not. Yeah,
The movie is really good CG.
and I'm not one of those people because I know there's a lot of people that have issues with
You're all set. You watched enough. You watched
what do
all
you
the
call
anime
it?
you could watch.
Yeah.
subtitles. People don't like. Some people are like, I'm not gonna
Babies.
read that, but
Babies
I'm
don't
like,
like
I
subtitles.
like it. I like
Yeah.
reading. That doesn't bother me to read it. Like
Yeah.
Narcos on Netflix.
Yeah.
People were like hated it because whenever they spoke Portuguese, they were like, it was all
Speaking
subtitles.
Portuguese.
Yeah, they were, and they're like, I hate having to read
I
subtitles.
hate Portuguese.
This is stupid. Why should I have to read my TV?
I should just know Portuguese.
That's like
I need to
ultimate
be able
laziness.
to. How can I watch this show if I can't tweet about it on social media?
I have to pay attention.
Just get a Babblefish. You'll
Yeah.
be all right.
Yeah. And then so,
brain waves.
but yeah, I think Kingdoms of Amalur needs to come back. Somebody needs to take that style. That not Kingdoms of Amalur
that style is
itself,
dead.
but I don't think it is. You could switch between
That
mage.
grindy style is.
You could
Very
no,
dead.
because there's still people who play World of Warcraft.
Well, see,
And
I feel like
EverQuest.
where Kingdoms of
Uh,
Amalur has left
all right.
off, Dark Souls has taken that place.
All right, so
Yeah,
if
but-
if you want a game where you can just switch classes actively and it's an MMO and it feels MMO, just play Final Fantasy 15. No, why not?
I'm not gonna play Final Fantasy.
Why not?
There's too goddamn many of them already.
Well,
I will not
50
support their shenanigans.
15 is a
Listen, we
standalone
rented
MMO.
X2 from Blockbuster. I remember this.
Yeah,
Yes,
I haven't
yeah,
played
logged-
15 yet.
I-
That's like,
I
that's like
heard-
Final
that
Fantasy
game
Online,
was
right?
awesome.
It was.
But I like-
14 was online. It was fucking terrible. They remade it into 15. It's fucking amazing from everyone I've talked to.
But I
played
like,
WoW and
like
stuff
I said,
kinda wanna
Wade,
play it.
I've discussed it.
I've
I've
heard
said
it's
it
really
to Wade,
good.
and I
It
think
takes
I've
a
said
lot
it to you
to-
before.
I know that's
When
that's
you
why I
fight,
don't play it.
It's a pricey. It's also a monthly.
Yeah, I know. It sucks.
What?
You could go
It
through
sucks.
like swinging a huge axe, then a sword, and then a bow and arrow,
go
and a
through
spell,
swinging a huge
all in
axe,
fucking
man.
one and like one attack. And I thought that was amazing. And I was like, why hasn't
Yeah.
anybody thought of this before?
That wasn't optimal though. Optimal was like Blade Dancer and a couple spells.
Right, but still, it gave, no, because you could fool. You had fun with it and like go through it and stuff. And
kidding.
even the boss battles weren't terrible.
I'd play it again for Steve Blum. Love that guy.
Only for Steve Blum.
I'd play it
Just
again
see
just to see if how if
holds
it
up.
stood up or if it
It's very
really
boring.
was super bad.
You know what other game doesn't hold up? Fable. Got
No,
him.
that game
Yeet.
doesn't.
I know. It was
I-
really-
That game definitely holds up.
It doesn't.
it
What
was.
do you mean it
Doesn't
doesn't
hold up.
I'm
The
on the
fuck?
fence
The
about.
opening
I'm on
is
the
too
fence
slow.
about this one. I
The
like
opening
their-
is too slow. I would agree with that. If
Yeah.
there was like a
The
skip
entire
the
game
guild,
is too slow for Christ's sake.
No,
No,
if you
it's-
could
it's
skip
a
the
fun
guild,
game.
it'd be great.
Yeah.
But I think they did a good job.
But everyone knows Fable 3 is the best one.
Shut the fuck up.
I haven't played him in so long, and I'm old, so I can't really remember him that well.
Yeah, it's okay.
I like the
worst one.
Fable.
That's all
I didn't
have to know.
have Xbox, so I didn't get to play Fable until the third.
Everyone excited for Fable Legends?
Didn't even know it was coming out.
It's canceled.
not.
It doesn't
It's
matter.
I was gonna say.
Got him.
What? I thought that was
Hey, when's
canceled.
E3?
What? June usually. June, maybe July.
June.
Late, like mid-June. June
All right.
16th, I think. Either that week.
But I think
I'll look it up.
I'm pretty
16th.
excited.
I want to know what's gonna.
Is
be
there anything?
dropping.
I was watching some Let's Plays of Prey,
Prey is amazing.
and that actually looks like
Looks like Bioshock.
I hate horror games or thriller games like that, but
I've
Prey
tried
looks
all
like
that.
something I would play.
Don't you try to stop that.
It's the
But
high five of pusses.
It's gotta have a good story because like Bioshock
It
had a
does,
super
yeah.
interesting story.
Well, as I don't know if I said this on last episode of the podcast.
It
the
wouldn't matter, I
recorded
didn't watch
episode.
it anyway.
That's true. But I don't want to repeat it for Arkansas. So one thing that I thought was great, everyone knows that first feeling when you play Bioshock.
Yeah.
At least everyone here, maybe not Tyler. It's a cool, dark new world. Something
Yeah.
it's unsettling about the plot and just the location. The set pieces are good.
Yeah.
The combat's like tight. Tight enough at least.
Yeah.
You got a wrench. You can just tighten it.
Yeah.
I got those feelings when starting and playing through Prey. Like I felt like
Yeah.
Also,
unsettling, dark, good. What?
you get a wrench. in
Yeah,
Prey.
exactly.
Yeah, you get a wrench,
in the
yeah.
beginning. So I definitely would say give Prey a play, like 100%.
Yeah.
Prey play.
Yeah.
Because I did that PlayStation Now thing
Yep.
where they're
You can like
you
rent.
can
Yeah.
stream, which I gotta say is a great idea. The problem is it's not like internet connection is super finicky. Even if I'm at my house and no one else is home,
Yeah.
once in a while you'll still get the icon where it's like a shoddy connection.
Has to
Well,
be wired.
the internet-
Everything has to be
I think
wired.
I think it does. Yeah.
The
for that
internet
kind
at
of
your
thing.
house is just like shit.
No, it works really well because everybody can be on computers and stuff at the same time, and it works. But to stream a game, it's
Yeah.
at best it's iffy
much
at any
bits.
time.
Too many bits.
Yeah. So, but
many
I
Wetzel
think
bits.
Too many
because like I've been
packets.
playing
Wetzel bits?
Overlord 2,
Yeah, dude. What's a bit?
which I think
small
Overlord 2
pretzel
needed
bites.
to get.
Oh,
Overlord needs another
Overload
game.
What's
or
those pretzels?
Overlord?
Overlord
2.
I think they need 2.
Isn't there a 3?
No, I don't
was
think so.
gonna
It was
be
a
a 3.
DLC
Oh,
or
okay.
something. Or,
There was like a teaser for 3. Like
Yeah,
a couple
and then- yeah.
but
years
I
ago.
think that's a game that needs to get brought to next gen because that is. It's just a fun game. It's a stupid game
Yeah.
that makes
That's the
very
one where you
little sense.
control your little minions, right?
Yes, but it's almost like
And you're like the devil.
You
no,
know,
you're
the
an
Dark
Overlord.
Lord.
You're the
Yeah.
Dark Lord.
Right.
And but it's
Well,
it's a
that
fun
is the
game.
word.
Yeah.
Very stupid, very simple,
Yeah.
very. But it's one of
It's
those games where you
comedic.
can. Yes, it's one of those games where you can
It's very
play
funny.
it and you don't get bored. Like you don't get bored because it's the same repetitive stuff, but just listening to your little minions
Yeah.
talk all the time
It's like
and the
edgy
story they
Pikmin.
write.
Yes. Yeah. It's
Yes,
like Eddie
yes,
Pikmin. That's a good way to
yes.
put it.
But it's just funny, so you laugh and like you forget that you're doing the same shit over and over a
Yeah.
thousand times because it's.
Well,
That's kind of like
personality is a
epic.
very huge aspect that you need in your games.
Oh, the fuck was the name of the game? Goblin
Steep.
Commander. What, Steep? Great game. Steep, great game.
no, no, it wasn't.
Goblin Commander.
Worst $60 I
on-
ever spent in my life.
It's probably okay now.
Have you gotten like any of the updates? Oh, you need to.
I didn't know they had.
There's
it.
a sled.
It'd probably be worth it now. Honestly,
Have you played it?
I've only seen him play it.
He plays
But
it all
I
the
get
time.
it.
Him?
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite games, hands down.
I
No, Goblin Commander
Gotti
back
2017.
on PS2, I think it was, or 360, might have been.
Goblin Commander.
No,
It's-
Goblin
It
Commander
was
was
on
recent.
Xbox.
That was
Oh,
a
was it?
fail, or they just ported it.
Did they?
Recently? Yeah.
Oh, that
Or maybe I was reeling a really old Game and. What
Maybe
was
they
that
added it
magazine
to the
called?
backwards
Game Informer. Is that what it's called?
maybe. But that kind of like reminds me
Anyways.
about like he was talking about like
I hear burnt. Yeah,
Here.
You hear burnt. Woo! It's all
Time
the
for you to go to
that's all
bed.
the wires burning up on the.
yeah.
No, I think that would be.
Goblin,
some-
Goblin Commander. What are we talking about?
Goblin Commander?
Oh no, I was just
Gobble
because you were
books.
talking about how like
I'm a
you
gobble
go
these
through
balls.
and it's repetitive, but like because of the
Feasible.
game environment and
Don't.
like shit happening in the game, it's not. It doesn't feel repetitive.
Yeah, I like those games that are repetitive.
Talking
Don't
about
feel that
Steep
way.
now?
No.
No, Goblin
Steep?
Commander.
Great game.
Goblin Commander.
Great game, Steep.
I saw a game.
Breath of the Wild. Great game.
was,
Playing that.
It's alright.
Half of the maps, or a third of the maps, been explored.
Guys from Rooster
Big
Teeth
game.
played it. Orcs Must Die or something. It was one of those like
Yeah,
almost
that
like a
gets-
tower defense game,
Yeah.
but you can upgrade. Those games are always. I mean, when you can.
2 is better than 1 in my opinion because
When-
you can play a co-op and that,
That
immediately
co-op
ups
is
the replay value.
that.
That
I
with
didn't
anything,
appreciate
though.
co-op as much for games like that until recently, when I played a lot of games
You
single
had friends to
player.
play with?
But then, huh?
Fucking got him, dude. Sick.
I didn't hear what he said.
Just
so.
a
Got me.
Just a gaff.
yeah.
It was
Just
when you
easy
got friends
singy-
to play
sing-
with.
Oh,
single
yeah.
player joke.
Well,
Single
that was
player.
like Borderlands. Like Borderlands was fun playing by yourself. But then when you got people to actually play with, it turned into a whole
Yeah,
different game
yeah.
because it turned into just a shit show of
Fuck.
That
Yeah.
Borderlands with multiple people was definitely one of the
Eloquent.
best.
Yeah.
It was one of the best gaming experiences I know that I've had.
It was a fun game.
Borderlands. It's just a shit show of fuck.
Yeah. And
That's
it was
the
a
tagline,
game that was
Borderlands 3.
super fun. It didn't take itself super seriously. Like it knew that it was an over the top action shooter,
Yeah.
RPG,
FPS.
Yeah. So it didn't care. It was like, this is what's happening. And like,
Deal with it.
Yeah, they didn't even try to, like, any plot holes they had or anything.
Like,
they didn't even try to explain
like,
them. They're like, yep, this is what happens now.
Fuck it.
Yeah, like the whole Mr. Torque thing where it was like, he's swearing and then like it beeps and he goes, and he's talking about how the board decided that he couldn't swear, so they put this beep in it over his voice box or stuff. And then Handsome Jack has the what's his name, Butt Stallion.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Butt Stallion.
With the unicorn with diamonds on it or whatever.
diamond
He's like,
The unicorn made out of diamonds.
yeah, it was like Butt Stallion, and it was. I wish that would
It's
come
a
back
very-
again because it was.
I wouldn't say absurd, but
It was.
absurd
It
is
was absurd.
absurd is the word.
It's a game you can only do once.
Yes, that's exactly what I was just about to say. I don't think that
Unless
they
you
could do it
co-op
again.
it. If you co-op it, you can do it more than once because it gets harder and harder.
Well, co-op, to any game makes it funny, at least.
But-
fun.
Yeah.
Because you
You'd
can
be
sit there and
like,
yell at each
Look
other.
at shit.
Yeah.
Let's see how much do.
I'm gonna kill you now. Stupid.
Until people start driving
Shit.
I mean,
on
that was-
cliffs all the time.
Me?
You and there was somebody. Was it Seth?
Who else were
Was
we
that the
playing
child's name? If there was somebody else we played with,
Yeah.
we'd be sitting there in a truck or in a vehicle going, and then all of a sudden I'd hear "in the ocean," and then we just drive over a cliff. I'm like, God damn it!
That's a good
Love
place
that.
to be.
I love
Yeah,
that.
there were plenty of times where I remember you and me were playing.
Stole that shit from
and
Donkey.
just there were so many like
was
yelling at you about something that you were doing to just intentionally fuck me over.
That was the best part about that game. Is even when you died, it was like, God damn it! Okay, I'm back now, you son of a bitch. And you didn't
I'm
lose a
getting my
bunch of shit.
revenge.
Yeah.
You didn't lose a whole bunch of stuff. You didn't. You weren't like
It didn't punish
in
you for dying.
trouble when it. Right. It didn't
Yeah.
punish you. It just like was like, all right, you gotta go back there like 50 feet.
All
and
right,
Try this again.
you fucked up. Let's
It's
come
a
back.
game about fun.
Yeah.
Ish.
Just have fun.
Until you tried to do like Cromarax
yeah.
and
What did Cromarax?
That little bitch?
That was still fun. Remember, because Wade glitched out.
oh yeah, you
into
glitched into the thing.
So it was just me.
See?
It was just me and Cody dropping down, trying to kill him.
It's a game about fun.
That was
Always
pretty
about-
funny.
That was
a
fun.
wicked funny.
Yeah, it only took 45 minutes to kill him.
45 minutes. I feel like it took like
and I
an
didn't get
hour or two.
because I was still stuck.
Yeah,
Oh,
you know.
that sucks.
Well, to be fair, I also glitched it to allow them to get the treasure. I still got the achievement, so it's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, he glitched
Because he was
not
still in the
treasure.
party.
You had to drop
It's
into
EP-ness.
because you had to
It's
drop
EP-ness
into
like.
where
That's
Cromarax
true.
was, and he dropped and hit something. And
No, I think it
glitched
was he
into the
dropped
wall.
and there was an explosion that blasted you into the wall or something.
Yeah,
like
either
that.
way, you glitched into the wall, and we fell through, and then realized that because you were close enough that his health bar stayed up, so his health never regenerated, so we could just keep and that took forever because eventually we had no money left.
We had no
And we
ammunition.
were just like waiting for specials to pop so that we could hit him and do some damage and then die immediately.
Speaking of waiting for specials to pop, I'm really excited for Destiny 2.
Really?
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm agreed.
Is it going to be an
Definitely not.
actual physical game, or is it going to
Yes.
be like a DLC that just changes
No,
it's
everything?
another game.
It's
Okay.
another game, another physical
They said
installment.
they won't completely burn the people who played Destiny 1. Like, there will be stuff that they can
Yeah.
carry over or something.
Yeah, that makes
but
sense.
it's a new game.
That's cool.
That's why I'm really excited.
Are they going to make the
play it.
storyline longer than like 4 hours?
I don't know. I just hope they
I
make
think
it.
they've learned from when they originally released Destiny.
Right,
to
that's
now.
what I'm saying.
I
is
mean,
like,
That's why you
Yeah.
should
You got to
be,
give them the
like,
benefit of the
yeah.
doubt at this point because
I
like,
mean,
they
you enjoyed
actually,
Destiny 1 when you first played it.
I did, but
So why wouldn't you
it
enjoy
left me
Destiny 2
the
when you
wanting.
first
gameplay is so good.
It was a short game, but it was still awesome, an awesome game for as
Yeah.
short as it was. And then they fixed the story, then they fixed the multiplayer.
They
the
fixed
loot
Peter
system.
Dinklage.
They put a band-aid on all
Yeah.
those things.
Yes,
They didn't
well,
exactly
you know,
fix them.
That's what DLC is just band-aids.
No. What? I saw the best, like, video depiction of DLC ever.
Mm-hmm.
Is like, someone took a disc and it said the game.
Oh, yeah,
And
yeah,
then
they
they put it
break
over
it, and then they
smash it with the
and they
hammer.
start taping things to it.
And then they,
they
like,
call
take
it
tape
DLC
and
and
it's
stuff.
called, like,
Yeah.
Day One patch.
Yeah.
Put the tape over it. And then they take a little piece out of it and make a label maker and say pre-order DLC.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
It's so accurate.
Yeah, and then
Oh,
at the
that's
end,
good.
it's just a smashed up disc with tape all over
Tape
it.
and label maker.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. That's
It's-
good.
it is
That
fun.
But I think I liked Peter Dinklage. I liked Nolan North, but I liked Dinklebot.
Dinklebot was fun.
Dinklebot was awesome, but he probably with the Game of Thrones stuff, he either wanted too much money or there was a schedule conflict and he couldn't record.
Yeah.
all of it.
Or he
just
saw the
didn't care.
backlash of everyone and was like, well, fuck this. I don't need
Yeah,
this.
but everybody out of the
No,
original
everyone
game,
was like,
everybody
"Fuck this."
loved it.
No one
Everybody
loved
loved Dinklebot.
No one loved
That's
it.
why Nolan North
Everyone was
exists.
like, yeah. Everyone was like, this guy's boring. He doesn't sound like he wants to be here.
Yep.
Fuck
That's
it.
the whole point. It was a machine.
But he's a robot, so it's like.
Yeah.
What did you expect from a robot?
And then Nolan North just did the same thing.
yeah, but everybody was like, yeah,
This is Nolan North.
Yeah, so it's okay. It's okay if Nolan North
Nolan
does it.
North, he can do no wrong.
But I'm really excited for Destiny 2.
Yeah.
Because
I'm
they're
gonna
going to
play
take
that.
all the shit that was good about Destiny 1, learn
And-
from all the shit that was bad about Destiny 1,
Yeah.
and then hopefully, you know,
Maybe.
make a
Fix
pretty
it.
good game. With,
Yeah.
with all the fucking money they got
oh my god,
from that first game,
I mean, so,
I definitely
end,
will
always
not buy
doesn't
it.
equal a good game.
yeah.
that's true.
But
Yeah. I definitely
Bungie hasn't really like let us like drop the ball big time. Would you say? I would say they have.
Not in the long run. It's
Sorry,
Sorry,
no.
3-4-3.
Not in the long
no,
run. They
no,
haven't
it's
dropped
Bungie.
the ball.
Oh.
343 took over
Oh
for
yeah,
Bungie.
sorry. Well, would you say Destiny 1 dropped? They dropped. What I mean by drop the
Bungie
ball is I mean
definitely
with
did.
the sequel.
What do you mean?
Like, have they ever really been like, all right, here's our game. Oh, we're making another one, and
Well, I
surprise,
think-
the second one's actually super shitty. And
Well,
like,
I think
very
initially,
terrible.
No,
I think
Halo 2 is
initially
great.
when you
Yeah,
get,
exactly. So
I think initially when you get sequels, people are gonna shit on it
If
anyway.
you equal Destiny 1 to Halo 1, and then Destiny 2 is gonna be Halo 2, it's gonna
Then-
be the best game ever
Yeah,
made.
then it's definitely going to be a game worth.
It's gonna be better than Halo 2.
But you're gonna have
But
people.
that's
You're
if
gonna have people who are gonna
Activision
shit
lets
on it
Bungie
anyway.
Yeah, that's
do
true.
what they need to do.
Yeah.
You're gonna
that's
have
true.
people are gonna shit on it anyways because
Yeah.
it's a sequel.
Exactly.
And then like every other sequel, it's shit. It sucks. I hate it. They took this away. They added this. This is dumb. This character.
and surprise,
This.
it's great.
Yeah. And then you get 2 weeks in, and then they release the first patch, and everybody's like, oh my god, they fixed it all. It's the greatest game ever.
If they can incorporate a better social aspect into
Yeah.
Destiny,
Yeah, the social was kind of.
Yeah.
that'd be great. Because you
You don't
literally
like
had.
the
All right.
So what's your next Rick and Morty tattoo?
My next Rick and Morty tattoo.
Oh, hold on, we're actually back.
Oh,
Okay.
all right. So yeah, Destiny 2, gonna sure buy it. Why
His
not?
next Rick and Morty tattoo is going to be the end of the podcast. It's
I thought it was gonna be a Plumbus.
It'll be a surprise.
Is it gonna be a Plumbus?
It's gonna be a surprise.
going to be a Plumbus.
So I think so. Destiny 2, we should all play it.
Yep.
I'm going to play it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play it.
pre-order
I
it. I'll
I
play it.
might wait just to like watch
Play
it
with
be played.
Ridiculoud. Play with Ridiculoud.
Yeah.
That
Do
could be our
Ridiplays. Yeah.
We can make a whole series about that.
We could easily. We're gonna start doing gameplays again. If you didn't know.
Don't tell
You weren't
them
paying
that.
attention.
We're gonna be
All right, everyone.
We're not
Well,
gonna. They're not gonna
spoil-
do gameplays at all.
because
Bye-bye.
I'm gonna kill them.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Find us
I
on
hope you had a
Twitter,
great- I hope you had a great
Facebook.
day.
Next week.
We will
Come
be
back right
next
here.
week.
We
Next week on Sunday, where we have the next and final Ridiculoud podcast
Yep.
number 24.
Yep. We're gonna uppercut Tyler's
Zakk.
fart can.
Chicken.
My fart can.
Mhm.
I'm not
What?
prepared for this.
Fart box?
Yeah, we're gonna uppercut his fart box.
Well, with that, everybody,
I'm
I
never
hope you
coming
have a
back again.
fantastic.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not. I hate it.
Enjoy yourselves.
This has been Kylo Ren.
Pat your mom on the dick if you have
Kill
a
me
mom.
now.
If you don't have a mom, well, you
I
know,
hope
go
I
find
never,
one and
I'm
pat her
never
on the
doing
dick.
Yeah.
this again.
Get it in
Goodbye,
there.
everybody.
Bye.